The more I think about it, maybe some people don't deserve to be talking on the internet.
True.
All right, we're recording now, folks.
Hello.
All right, I got the
Peter.
lads. We're just gonna go one by one in the Discord. I'm gonna have y'all introduce yourself. Bluegh, introduce yourself. Tell them why they should care about your content. Tell them why you're cool.
I'm Bluegh. I'm one of the only people that make Fates content about games that aren't Conquest. That's it.
All right, Ant. How about you? Ant? How about you?
Hello, I'm CodingAnt. I really like Nyx. That's my defining characteristic. I like that unit.
And you're so
I
real
make
for
content about that unit.
You're so real for it too. During one of my first during one of my 2 Rev hard playthroughs, I was challenged by one of the other draft race guys, Hughes, to use Oni Chieftain Nyx in Rev.
Yo.
It was
That's a good build.
It was as bullshit as it sounds. I loved it. I love Nyx. Fun unit.
This is just like a discount version of Conquest Oni Savage Oni Chieftain Elise. You don't even get the 0 skill screenshot with Nyx.
Yeah, you don't.
Like the 2 skills.
Yeah, Nyx has the skill base because she's good.
Yeah. All right, Ferin. How about you introduce yourself?
Oh.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Ferin. I do make Fates content once in a blue moon, as in once in a blue moon, around a year ago, and hoping to make more soon. I threw this out because we saw a Reddit tier list, and it was so terrible that I said, hey, I want to look for more. I want to feel more of the thrill. And now here we are.
Yeah, this is all his fault. Lag, people probably know you, but introduce yourself anyway.
Hi, I'm Lag. I'm the creator of Umineko Slander, open parentheses, real, close parentheses. All the other stuff I do is pretty secondary. I'm really here just to make sure that people understand that you need to read Umineko as much as possible. I almost managed to convert Ferin, but he quit. I do want to say that we're not here to like shit on people for that are just like, you know, being like, oh, this is what I did and I had a lot of fun with it. But the way I see it is, if you've ever watched Code Geass, it's like what Lelouch says. Though only those who wield a gun should be prepared to have those guns used against them. If you post a tier list, you've signed the social contract that says that I'm willing to get shit on for my takes.
Actually, I think people clearly do not know Lag, as in the Reddit tier list.
Yeah. True.
Actually mind-boggling.
Do you trust Redditors to know anything?
No.
Have you heard of this niche build? It's called Wyvern Elise. It's pretty good.
Yeah, let me.
It's kind of
Oh
a stuff,
god,
I
we'll
know
talk
it
about that
sounds
when
like
we
a
get.
meme.
You might not know this, but
Spoilers.
You might not know this, but Elise Ophelia is good, actually.
Really?
I know it sounds like a meme, but Wyvern Elise is pretty good, guys.
You guys ever tried Sniper Niles? I don't know if anybody's done this before.
Yo, did you guys know that Effie
Guys,
gets
I don't know
from-
about you, but
don't.
Wyvern Lord Corin is pretty good.
Yeah. Not sure about you. Yeah.
I mean, I've never actually. I don't think I've ever done Wyvern Lord Corin. I've always gone Malignite on physical Wyvern Lord Corin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so. Yeah. I know this is like kind of a hot take, but I think Sniper is a good class in Rev.
Guys, what if we did Soul Ninja and Silas? I was just thinking about this, you know?
That
We
sounds pretty
forgot
okay.
to-
Brainstorming some
We
builds.
forgot to
like-
introduce Xander. Xander's just been here.
Uh,
He's a
Yeah, I'm
misfit.
just hanging
Yeah.
out.
All right. Say hi, Xander.
Hey everybody, I'm a nobody.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything in this community except talk in the discords, I guess. I plan
We're all
soon to make.
nobodies.
Yeah. We're. All,
I mean, in the grand
It's
scheme of
not
things,
somebody.
yeah. But I
Oh.
mean, some of us have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of us have 20. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's a difference, I
think we have,
guess.
like, 8.
8. Oh well, shit. I have more than you. Oops.
Hold
Yeah.
on, let me check.
some of
Wait,
us.
you guys were invited here because you're YouTubers? I thought I was invited because I was a top 100 Leia Whitefang main worldwide.
I was
I thought you were
invited because I
here
play
because you're the
fucking
creator
Doctor's
of
Robotnik
Umineko
Ring
Slander,
Racers.
close or whatever.
I thought you were invited because you're a good multi blood player.
Real close parentheses, yes.
I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought you were invited because you played Melty Blood.
Dude, real. I wish.
Dude, we're gonna have like no
Y'all should
viewers
come-
by this
yeah,
point.
If
We
you're
should,
a,
we should like
yeah. All right. Let's actually
we
get on
can
with the
start.
tier list review. So we got this conch
okay,
tier.
first one's game facts.
The first one's Game Facts, but it's a 7-year-old Game Facts tier list, so there's only so much we can judge it.
And also, they never provided a description for any reason of their rankings.
Yeah.
So we can only look at the comments.
Yeah.
Listen, step one of any tier list that came out before the year 2020 is to take the Odin placement and completely ignore it. That's the step one.
He's in mid-low.
Yeah, he's in mid.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
like
You
more
gotta ignore
sane than
He's
most
in mid-low.
Odin placements, at
Yeah.
least.
He's above. Actually, this one, if you ignore
This tier list
Mosey-
is not like for the era. This dude was kind of ahead of the time.
Yeah.
Ahead of his
He
time.
was-
ignore Mozu,
he's right
Oh,
about
pretty
a lot.
good.
Yeah.
If we ignore Mozu, it's pretty good.
Also
it's really
Effie.
good.
We also
Yeah.
have to ignore Effie, but like they ignored Mozu, so Effie makes some sense.
Veruca
Yeah,
better than
like
Silas.
Mozu, the only tier placements that I can think of are kind of shit are Flora,
Oh yeah, Nyx is
Mozu,
in mid high.
Odin, Effie, and
Gunter's in
Nyx,
mid high too.
and like Veruca is like a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Other than that,
Veruca over
this is
Silas?
pretty bang on.
Yeah,
They're also
Gunter-
switching
Well,
me
no,
over.
no, Bluegh
This
over
is reasonable as hell.
Yeah, this is like very no. This is a very reasonable tier list. Yeah. I know there's gonna be some debate over Camilla versus Corrin.
It's not. There should not be. It should be Camilla
It should
versus
be
Azura,
Camilla.
Yeah.
and it's
I think
Azura.
it's Camilla.
It should. The top three goes Azura, Camilla, Corrin. That's the top three.
We can discuss this. We're talking about people who don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But here is one thing. So there's like a stretch of weird units from Gunter to Shura. Like they're a little bit too high. Like Gunter, Nyx, and Shura, they're a little bit high for my liking.
Yeah.
Shura is not too.
Shura's
Shura
way
is
too high.
in mid low. First
I
of
don't know
all,
what the Shura
that's not too high.
I think Shura is fucking dog shit.
I think it is too.
I feel like
high.
Gunter,
I
Nyx,
have-
and Shura are like close to each other, but they all need to be lower down.
Yeah.
Is the
Move-
issue?
yeah, move
They
them
need to be
all
like a
down.
shit I'm gonna call full of infidels. Is what I've realized. You guys, this tier list is obviously made with the presumption that you recruit Shura. So I think that Shura being at this rating is frankly a little low for him. The Gunter
Be
placement
honest.
is actually some innovative shit. He needs to be at least that high because Gunter is good as fuck.
This is
Nyx
some
does not
zero.
need that
No, this is some 0% growth sass based shit. Like
The Gunter pair up is like that's like even to this day low key kind of emerging gameplay. Like
Yeah.
people don't talk enough about forceful partner, but
I'd also like to
Gunter's
bring
good,
up in Conk, Gunter and Shura are like so good on 0%.
Yeah.
I guess,
They're just dudes with bases
Undeniably.
in Conk. I cannot stress
Isn't
it.
Gunter like?
no, we need to talk about this.
Character
Never
for
abbreviate
the
it as con.
Yeah,
Just-
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
never-
I was
Please
getting a little
never.
bothered by that one. I
I
don't
was
know what
like
you're
Kong.
talking about.
I was really mad.
I showed you my conk. Please respond. Like, bro, please. We're not gonna get into that.
CQ. I'll abbreviate it as CQ.
It's still it's two syllables.
I know. At this point, I'm riff.
Well, then I guess we go back to Conk.
Okay. Overall, this
Conquest.
tier list.
Conk, dude.
This tier list is pretty. It's okay.
It's alright.
Considering it was made 7 years
It's all right.
And there's like a constant thing of like people rate Mozu way too low because like they're just traumatized of Donald was really terrible, but so like, they think Mozu's pretty bad, but they just
This is
really
better
didn't
than
go
some
on
tier lists that I saw within the last year. So
This
like,
is
I
better
can't-
than a
is
certain
true.
tier list that we saw last week.
Don't worry,
That's
we're
true,
gonna get.
that's
to
Yeah,
it.
true.
Yeah, we're gonna
This is
get
better
to
than the
it.
Reddit one.
We're gonna get to it.
But overall, if we were to rate this tier list, does anyone have a tier list maker up?
I
Because
How is that
I
gonna
would
work?
put
We
this- I put
screenshot
this
it.
in, like, considering the age, I give it an A.
like I don't have a tier list.
Yeah.
Let me open up a third
Compared
Fire Emblem
to its
tier list.
I
competitors,
would not be surprised if this is like the most sane tier list we're gonna see.
This might
today.
be the best.
Yeah.
This might be the best one.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
character should I
was-
use to represent this? I'm gonna use Gunter to represent this tier list.
Let's do ones.
So we're gonna So this is
Yeah,
a
there's
very
a-
good
there's
tier list.
one
This is a great
yeah,
tier
let's
list.
just put like their craziest. Let's put their craziest take character as their face. So let's put Gunter as this.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
Gunter's
Alright.
pretty high. Gunter's pretty high for this one.
Gunter's
Yeah.
old
Craziest
dangerous.
take though.
Gunter might hurt himself.
Their takes are pretty safe. They're pretty mild.
Like aside from like
Yeah.
Felicia, like Felicia 1 versus Jacob 1 was a like common thing at the time. It's one I disagree with.
I'm looking at Laszlo bottom 4. I think
That was very normal for the time. I can
Yeah,
confirm.
I guess for the time, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, he's not that good as a combat unit. He's meant to be support.
He
That
just
is what he
happens
is
to be
for.
the god of support units.
He
Yeah,
just needs
people-
to be like early promoted, get rally skill, go get rally strength, then go get rally speed, and just
People-
like fly around and help you.
They just weren't
Honestly,
doing
he
that
doesn't
kind of
even
shit
need
back
rally
then.
strength and speed. He can just have his personal and rally skill and just be goated
pretty good.
in the mid game.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
also just
And, like,
a
he's, like,
fine filler bow
Pretty
knight.
decent
Yeah.
flunky. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good flunky. He's
Uh,
pretty. He's like the definition of a flunky.
Uh,
So that's pretty
Shout out to Raisins, by the
I
way,
know
for
I do.
coining that term.
Flunky.
flunky.
Yeah,
I like
uh,
I remember Scrub.
Okay.
So
Doing the
Raisins,
same
yeah, Raisins was like, Raisins is another drafter, another Fire Emblem streamer. You've seen him on Mecha's videos. He actually, like, as far as I remember, like, the earliest I've ever heard the term flunky was during, like, Raisins stuff back in, like, it would have been, like, early high school for me, like,
Okay.
years ago.
This next tier list is actually pretty interesting because in the description they say, after like 7 lunatic plus hard playthroughs of Conquest, I've decided to make a tier list for it. So this person has like, they have experience. So
After
the
7
rules
lunatic and
are
hard.
full. So the rules are full recruitment, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think that does not include child units. It does not include child
Guys,
units.
I can't find. Wait, which one are we talking? I
It's the
can't
PKL.
find.
first one.
PKL,
It's the one-
Sereness.
Yeah.
Lag scroll all the way down, and then you'll see like a wall of links. Then just scroll up to the second highest one.
I sent it. It's
Also,
the
I
most
think
recent image
that's
in
an
the,
image.
in the general
It's the
chat.
most recent image, yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
read. They actually also justified their reasonings. Too.
Yes.
So this is a lot better
Oh, I
than
gotta
the
see
last
that.
one. Odin is in last place again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of
Odin.
disregard the Odin.
They
point.
hate Odin.
Yeah.
People were.
People were
Oh,
wild.
reclass Odin in chapter 8. What are you? Of course he's gonna be the worst unit.
Yeah.
What do you think?
People are just
Samurai Odin.
People
He's
are like,
better
"Guys, Nos is
if
ruined.
sealed.
Billions
The
must
heart's
die."
sealed.
Yeah.
But,
Oh my
like,
God.
they just didn't even consider. Oh, Nos is still broken.
It's this reactionary attitude, man. I'm telling you. Like people, this happens in like fighting games too. People stop talking about Jin down forward 4 for like literally since Tekken 8 dropped. But now people are like, hold up, this move is still fucking busted.
Dude, why
Like
is Shura
when
mid
something
tier,
gets when
dude?
something gets nerfed, you think
Because
that
we're
it's worse
we're
than-
assuming he's recruited, and he is very good at base, and he is like we talk about Soleil being the easiest soul ninja. That's a lie. Shura is the easiest soul ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Is he?
He
No,
has
you know he's
Yeah,
not.
he-
Yes, he has
not
everything in
bad.
his base class set.
He has literally everything in his base class set.
yeah.
He
And
has to
like-
do like 2 seals to do it.
He needs 2 seals to do
Unlike
it, but like
Soleil, who needs 1. Soleil needs 1.
Soleil does need one, which is nice. But like
She needs offspring seal too.
she
Yeah, that's
joins
free.
with that though.
I'm just joking.
Meanwhile, you got to use 2 heart seals on Shura, which is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's-
by the
This
point
is
in the game, you're
interesting
about to
because,
get,
like,
a lot of hard seals
They
anyway.
mentioned Sniper Mozu, but
Yeah.
they still put her at like the bottom tier. Like in their reasoning, they mentioned Sniper
Is
Mozu,
this
but
the
they
one
don't
where they
give a shit.
mention- is
Wow.
this
Let
the
me
one
explain,
where they
guys.
mention,
This is. Oh, go for it.
I think this might be the one that mentions No, there's another one that mentions Killer Edge Odin.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
this
Oh, that's the best thing for him to
Oh,
do.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Personal.
It's
It's not this one.
They were trying. It's another one. They were trying to do crit builds in a game where crit builds just do not work.
They make your
Oh,
unit
you-
worse.
Theory they do.
Yeah.
I guess
You're not
in
even gonna
theory
get
they
the crit,
do, but,
probably.
like,
Yeah.
Like, you're not even getting your goal.
I think crit builds work, but like they're just worse than like just
If-
killing the enemy.
Yeah,
You could just
Yeah.
kill them. You do not need to crit. You just don't need to do that.
See,
like
I think the reason that this is actually kind of an interesting study into the community's stance on like speed as a concept. I think that this is like the era where like earlier on, like even before this, like when I was like 7, people were like, "Oh my God, Nino, she's so awesome! I love her so much." And then there was the counter to that, the pushback. People were like, "Nino takes too much investment. She joins too late. This unit is not good." But we went so far in the other direction that when people see a unit that's like intended to be like a trainee unit, that they just completely ignored them for so long. Like this is like, and Fates releases smack dab in the middle of the start of that era. And so like, and if it was in the middle of the era, everybody would be saying this. But at the start, it's like all the people that think that they're intellectuals say this shit. So you'll find all the tier maker people doing that. So that's what I think makes it like that. Like that, it's an era specific thing.
yeah,
There's always like the thing with like Mozu is like she's always top of the tier or bottom because like you either do not invest in her because you think, oh, that's a trap. Or you invest in her way too much to think, oh, it's a trainee. She needs to go to 2020. And look, wow, she's doing good because I am giving her all the investment in the game.
Yeah. But, like, Mozu is a unit who works with some of the investment, which is not what most trainees do, right? Like, Donald's a unit who needs every ounce of EXP that he can get to do anything.
Yeah, for him to even join your team, you have to surround an archer on Lunatic and then poke them for 1 damage, like
Yeah.
22 times.
It's
Honestly, that's not really much of a turn off for me. I do that type of shit anyways.
Yeah.
To turn off for 90% of the population.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention that the archers have counter. So
Re- Hey, it's
Donald has
infinite.
to heal
Hey,
in between it.
it's infinite Lissa EXP. Actually, no, it's not. Shit, there's no shelter in that game.
No.
Fuck.
Also, healing stabs are limited.
Yeah. I mean, they're limited in this game too, but like,
Only Vestals existed.
God.
I want to
See,
see
like-
some of their reasoning for like weird one.
All right,
Yeah,
tell me a weird one.
let's see what they say about Jacob one, because everyone had like the similar idea of, okay, here it is.
Jacob is an
Jacob is an
amazing
amazing
unit that
unit.
joins you early and can go Paladin with a Heart Seal. While this does mean he starts with E-rank weapons, it offers too many benefits for that measly cost. It means you can get an 8-move unit early on. It means Jacob gets Elbow Room with just 1 level. With another level, you get another Shelter unit. He even gets Defender early to skyrocket his already good combat. He just keeps getting better and better with little cost.
I don't know
Where's
about
Silas? Where's Silas?
I think
No, he says
they-
right after. He
He's
says
below
right
Baruka.
after.
Um,
No, what he says
He's
right
below
after is
Leo.
Silas joins early with nice bases and gross, has a really good abusible personal skill and a high move class. He says this in the Jacob section, as if this does not just immediately infer that Silas is just better Jacob,
Yeah.
which he is.
Wait.
He is.
He's talking about Battle Friendship?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He mentions
do you
it.
think he's talking about a
2017?
evasive partner? Do you think he's talking about a evasive partner?
Abusable personal skills pretty sick.
Yeah.
No, he's
Like-
not talking about
honestly,
it.
This guy's using Battle Friendship in
Equally
2016.
intelligent.
This dude's a real ass one.
Okay.
Kind of ahead of his time.
Admittedly,
Never thought to use
Why is he
Voss.
talking about Silas in the second tier if Silas is in the
Yeah,
third
why
tier?
is he like hyping up Silas if he thinks Silas is worse than Jacob?
Maybe he's
Okay.
lying to himself.
yeah.
High tier kicks off with Niles, who's a really good unit who joins you early and has a ton of unique uses. He gives
They
movement on pair
wrote.
up, gets
Oh,
2+1
I know what
to
happens.
himself.
They wrote this and then They wrote this and then swapped where Leo and Silas are.
Oh, yeah. The written stuff is for the 1.0 version below everything,
Ooh, maybe.
not the new version.
Okay.
And then there's the. Then
Yo,
there's.
below Baruka?
Yeah, Baruka.
Baruka's just too high is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Baruka being.
Baruch is way too high. What the fuck?
He'll eat you alive.
Yeah, everyone seemed to really like Effie Great Knight. Everyone seemed to really highly value it, which is really weird.
Because, like, we all agree Effie is a good unit, but it's not because she has a good class set. She has, like, maybe, like, she has a good early game class, and then, like, maybe one good class in her base kit.
Dude, if she's not out of night before she promotes, I'm not using her.
Dude, she wants
Yeah.
out
Same.
so bad.
Same, honestly.
She wants out so bad.
Yeah. It's like,
like-
her and Caden are like the two units who are like the definitive let me out units. Like,
Dude, like even like calves,
Yeah.
like calves are like, oh god, get me out. I don't feel good for armor knights who are like, please.
have you
please."
have you all seen what a reclassed Caden is in comparison to like just a regular ass Caden?
Bro, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want to. I just don't want to.
That's
I
like
think Caden
Yeah.
might have the argument for the worst heart seal in the game.
No, it's
specifically
the-
because
there's-
it's sulky.
there's no argument. It just is. He just does not have a good heart seal. It is like
He would
objectively the
want
worst
any
heart.
other- Dude, Diviner sucks. I hate Diviner. I
It's
hate that
so
class. It's so
Yeah,
bad.
Diviner fucking
Like,
sucks.
but there's also the problem with Caden of
bad.
his best combat class for him in his base kit is Basara.
That's so sad. Because like, Dark Mage is
You think
so
E-rank
much better,
Naginatas?
Oh my god.
You
Yeah,
get
Lance
E-rank
is
Naginatas.
E-rank. You.
And you don't even have the 20% strength growth from Dark Knight.
It's so sad.
Did you know that Dark Knight has more strength growth than it does magic growth?
Yeah, it's really funny.
It's fucking hilarious. I love
That's
Dark.
the only way they keep Leo back.
Yeah, that's the only way they can hold Leo back. If Leo started in Sorcerer, He would be the best unit in Rev. That's a joke. That's a joke. He would be A tier though, probably.
I
don't like this. I had to have some conceptual problems.
Yeah.
So, I will say, this tier list has improved markedly because the text version of this sucks ass.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's way worse.
the thing is, like, this guy has also played the game. You can tell. Like,
Yeah.
he has some misgivings. Like,
Mhm.
Odin, he's just clearly too afraid to try Nosferatu, and he's clearly too afraid to try to use Mozu.
Mm-hmm.
But
Those are
he's, like, too engrossed in the meta of, oh, Jacob Paladin is amazing, guys.
yeah, but those are reasonable for a tier list from 8 fucking years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is not a skill issue. This is a knowledge issue, which is fair.
Yeah, like, do you think we knew this shit? 8 years ago? No, 8
No, I was 12 when this shit came out.
8 years ago I would have been like 11.
Oh wait, so for Selena,
Yeah.
Selena, they don't even mention that she could go into Wyvern like insanely easily. They mention Bow Knight and Pegasus Knight.
Oh,
Pegasus.
Latter making her
Pegasus
flying
Selena is
rescue.
crazy.
Me with
I've
my
used it once. It
4
was
rescue uses.
dog shit
me and my 4
for
rescue
combat.
me and my 4 rescue uses on our way to kill Takumi.
Yeah.
It is chapter 23.
I want to talk about their child placement because
Oh.
Percy is number 1, which I think you could maybe argue. Sophie's
Wait, they
number
rated their
2.
child units? Oh,
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, there's a whole
Yeah,
separate tier list
Valoria-
for the kid.
Valoria is the
So
second.
why
one.
is Valoria below both Kana and Ignatius?
I'm about to
Not
commit.
Ignatius.
Yeah,
Who's
Valoria.
that? Secret.
Why is
Why
Kana
the-
here?
this high up, bro. Why is Dwyer this high up? That's
That's
what I'm
what I'm
looking at.
saying.
Why is so?
read
This is
the-
a Jacob. This is a Jacob 1 dick rider. That
yeah.
is the best way to describe this person. This is a Jacob
Yeah.
1 dick rider.
I think everyone was until
This-
Zoran showed up. And
Look
played
at
Chaos.
Soleil! Look at Soleil! I need you to look at Soleil and tell me that this woman
No.
is worse than Midori. Like, are we being real here?
She
Yeah,
isn't.
that's-
She isn't exactly Rev Draft Race. She's worse than Midori in Rev Draft Race.
I don't think he's talking about Rev Draft.
Oh, he's not. No, but there is exactly one instance where Soleil is worse than
Oh,
Carl,
Midori.
this is the Carl, this is the third time you brought Rev Draft Race to the show and tell in a row.
Oh, one's
I was
funny,
doing it.
Ignatius.
I was doing it last. I was doing it like late last month. It does make sense. Like
Look, here's a funny one.
Like, my last completed-
Ignatius. Yeah, his
Iggy.
dad is bad.
but he's
His paralog.
Well, he got
impossible.
Ignatius right. I think Ignatius is the worst unit in the game.
He has also never played Ignatius's paralog. Which
I can't
says-
blame him.
Okay.
I can't blame him.
I believe him.
Once.
I've never
I've done
played it.
it 2 times. No, 3
I've
times.
played it 0 times.
I've played it
I played
twice.
it
Both
very
times were Obro Ignatius, and both times I used rescue to get him the fuck out of there.
Can I draw your guys' attention to the
Midori
Valoria
plays this-
description? Valoria
Yeah,
isn't
What-
likely to be in play and
I
doesn't
need to
offer
read the
much. That's
Midori
all he has to say.
argument. I need to read the Midori argument.
Doria
She can go
go-
Mechanist, which is a good
Midori
class for
can go
1-2
Mechanist.
range nuking things. She's
You know,
decent
I
at best
agree, but-
though.
If her, yeah, then why is she so high? The
Decent at
thing is,
nuking
like,
things?
why would
With
she go
what?
Mechanist
What's
if
that?
She is the one unit who is very good at profiteering.
Yeah.
Because she gives you money.
So I
That is
wanna
all she
highlight
Yeah.
this sentence. Siegbert isn't likely to exist before the very late maps. I think I'm gonna change that to Siegbert isn't likely to exist.
Yeah,
True.
I think that would-
So true.
Okay, but how else am I going to make sure that Conk
also
has
hate
more
him.
money than Rev does? How else am I going to salvage
Conk,
blow
please
my
don't
way
call
through
it
fucking?
Conk.
Sorry,
I'm calling it Conk.
sorry. It's like a mental thing at this point.
Yeah, man, I'm going Oni Savage Talent Corn so I can farm Siegbert Paralog for money from what
I'm going to read you guys an excerpt. No, I need to read you guys an excerpt from this and try not to cringe challenge. Difficulty level impossible. Soleil is a late joining Laszlo without his rally, but the ability to potentially be made better through skill genetics. Not very promising. This reads like a fucking Trump tweet. The ... not very promising.
Not very promising.
Oh, Trump court. This is also from 2016. Hold up.
So Trump
Wait,
coded.
wait.
Include in something.
I think I've solved. I think I've cracked the case.
This is
I know who
Tinfoil
made
hats
this
going
one.
on.
It was made by the president.
I'll make a Scooby Doo edit image and I'll throw it up in post.
Soleil
Yeah.
is nothing like Laszlo.
No, Soleil is like
Guys,
good
Guys,
as a combat unit.
Guys,
If they're
So
ranking
this-
Midori
this-
highly for 1-2 range, why are they not ranking Soleil high for that exact reason?
I think they
'Cause you have to
forgot.
reclass her. Actually, I
think
have to reclass Midori too. Shit.
No, you
Everyone
have to
forgets
promote
that
her.
Laszlo can heart seal into a ninja.
You can just promote Midori to get Mechanist. See how they don't mention Master
No,
Ninja?
like I actually figured it out. It's 2016, right?
Yeah.
Nobody even knows what Yuri is. So they look at that personal and just go, "This unit is trash." Nowadays, we know this shit goes crazy because we're primed for it because our environments prepare us for WLW.
Yeah, I mean, if this tier list was made by Trump, then he probably
Putting
was
it
not a
as
fan of the
freaking
Yuri
news for
personal.
you, Because
Hey!
is awful.
Look at the Niles placement. That's all I'm saying.
I want to point everyone's attention to the Nyx section. It's very funny. Nyx is awful. She could maybe be early sealed to Dark Knight and be decent in like one map, but that's about it. She really
No,
is
that's-
hopeless.
I
as a
see no
combat
lies.
unit. She can go.
That's
Bow
what.
Knight and
That's
be
kind
a
of what's so
10 move.
disappointing about like what people say about Nyx, though, is like they only talk about Dark Knight and not any of the actually interesting
No,
things she can
Yeah,
do.
well, if you're
No, here's
playing,
the
I
interesting
mean,
thing. They're about
this
to talk
time
about it.
is very like efficiency pilled. So if you're playing
She can go
efficiency,
Bow
then
Knight.
like that is probably the best thing you can do.
No, it says right here. She
Yeah,
can
that's
go
fair.
Bow Knight and be a 10 move support unit, but there are better options for that, and they can do combat too.
If I'm gonna use her as a support unit and I'm gonna use the heart seal on her, why wouldn't I just go adventurer for the better pair up?
And the staves.
Yeah, or staves.
Why not go adventure for a combat unit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flora
I'm not
Blank-
doing that. I'm sorry, Ant. There's just no fucking way.
Like,
That's fair.
no.
I-
These people talking about, like, obviously, like, if we do funny stuff with Nyx, she turns out broken, right? Because you can do that with every unit. But I do think Nyx is, like, she has cool, funny stuff that she can do. But, you know, kind of like earlier, like, looking back on it, like, I do think with the Sakura discussion we were having earlier that it is just better to do the, like, super basic bitch Sakura build with, like, Pegasus. And then and then go Kinshi and then Priestess later. And then just
See,
Last
that's the thing.
thing-
Like, the child unit tier list is fucking ass. Like, straight up,
Yeah,
it is
terrible.
unconscionable.
yeah.
The normal unit tier list is honestly
It's okay.
not that bad. Like,
Alright.
I could see most
End
of
off
stuff.
this
So
tier
this is-
list,
I'm
'cause you
very
wanna get
surprised the
moving.
Niles placement. I'm reading it. There's no mention of capture at all.
Yeah.
It's in the rules. Capture's not
They
included.
just
in
like
the list.
fast mode.
Is it not?
They're not. Listen.
Yeah,
I need you to
it's not
understand. This is a
considering
person
capture.
coming from. This is a person coming from fucking Shadow Dragon, Awakening, Radiant Dawn, Path of Radiance. They don't even know what a good bow unit looks like, dude.
Yeah.
You see a Niles and your
Niles,
fucking
dude.
your dick shoots
Well,
up to the fucking moon. That's
if
how.
you've-
That's
if
how
you've pla-
sick Niles is.
If you've played Awakening like on Lunatic and Luna Plus, bows are so good on those difficulties though.
Luna Plus, not Lunatic. Lunatic bows suck on Lunatic.
I feel like I constantly see even just in regular Lunatic, I feel like Kirby and Kuroi talk about bows a lot for it.
Same for FE12.
Listen,
when the
on
second
Lunatic
verse.
Plus,
Those are good.
bows fucking rule. On Lunatic, regular bows are just not good, man.
I want to end off this tier list with this last statement because I have things to do and I want to get through at least half of them before I have to go.
Yeah.
Odin is the worst character in the game from what I've played. His bases are laughably bad, and his speed growth cripples him even more. He will always be mediocre at best, even if you do train him. He can probably do better if sealed to Samurai ASAP, but heart seals are heavily contested resources.
Yep. Welcome to
Yeah.
2016, baby.
Oh,
Me,
true.
when I am in fear, and I am afraid of even trying Nosferatu. Me when I am terrified.
Me when I am scared. Me when I am
Bro is-
scared of vampires. Bro's a fucking Belmont.
I think the only
Bro is
contribution
afraid of
Samurai
the
Odin
truth.
is making is giving you +4 speed on pair up.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we gotta look at the amino one, and I'm unfortunately lag. You're not gonna be able to easily read this one. I will be braving it. I want everyone to look at this. Okay, so it's Corin,
The amino
Camilla,
one's the
Xander.
first image.
Oh yeah. Okay. So for this tier list,
Okay, fair. I need 5 things. Okay. Where is Kaze? Where is the Corins in relation
Kaze's
to
in
each other?
D in this
Where are the
one.
servants?
Kaze for bottom 4.
Here, I'll
Okay, yeah, this is all tier list. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, you're not ready.
how the fuck?
So let me-
I don't understand how somebody comes to the conclusion that Kaze is bad. Like, how?
oh,
I
it
guess
gets
the
His
worse.
explanation is like his bases are bad, and like that's
I
your
will-
fault. What do you
I
mean?
will-
Let's see what he had
I
to
will
say.
Guys,
read you one
guys.
section.
I need to do one
I will
last
read
thing.
Hunter.
What are we rating that tier list on the S to F scale? We're using Valoria
I
as
was
the.
at like B tier, B tier, B
I
tier,
think
B
yeah,
tier.
C
that's
tier.
fair. Yeah,
I think
was
C
thinking that
tier.
too. I was thinking without.
No, because like the normal
without
tier list
child
is fine. The
units-
child units are it's ass, but like whatever.
Honestly, yeah. Without that, it's like maybe even S, but like it's A.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
A without.
It's
okay, I will
it's
read
A
the-
without it's A with it's like a D tier list with the child units, but let me go back to it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna use
So-
we're gonna use Camilla as the icon because she got her own tier, and yeah, like the adults list is like an A tier list overall.
I wish-
The kids list is D, and I have Valoria sitting in D tier.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
next tier list, I want to read you 2 sections in a row.
Please do not read the
Actually, I will
Gunter.
read one
Please
of
do
them.
not read the
I
Gunter
will-
section on my YouTube
No,
video.
I want to read the Gunter one.
Yeah.
But, I will read the Leo one first. Leo is kind of underwhelming. It might just be because magic sucks all around, but Leo falls short of the mark to be put any higher. He is mounted and has the highest power tome in the game, his perf Brynhilder. Did I spell that right? However, his ability to get silenced is too high, and his sword strength is low. He does have Dragon Vein utility, though, which I completely forgot existed until now, which is why I only mention it now. But who remembers it, right? I know I didn't. Leo is still very good, though, even though he suffers from the same problem as Xander in terms of speed. His magic stat is incredible, and he deserves something for that, right?
And the
Magic
crazy part about
Fireball,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry. Did you just say
Imagine.
did this motherfucker? No, I'm a Leo guy. Did this motherfucker just say Leo's defense is bad?
He did not say that at all. You just made that up.
What did
He
he
did
say
not
is
say
bad
that.
about him?
Said
His
magic's
strength-
bad.
Magic is
His
bad,
sword
which is just
strength
wrong.
is
it
low.
was speed
He
or something.
said, he
He's
said
bad
speed
with
later.
swords, guys.
He's top 7 in the game in this tier list, and that's
Yeah, he
all that
says-
complaining.
He says what's bad is his ability to get silenced is too high, and his sword strength is low.
His ability
Yeah.
to get silenced.
Who
cares
cares
about the
silence
silence
is
rod
too
in
hot.
this game?
First of all, I
Everyone
think there's
doesn't
even-
legitimately 3 chapters in the game after Leo joins that you can get silenced on. It's like
I
Valoria Paralog, chapter 14, and
Wait.
chapter 26. I'm pretty
I
sure.
need to
Chapter
read
17
Baruka.
as well.
I forgot. I need to read
Okay.
Baruka right now. Here's
Yeah.
where the breaking of opinions really does come into effect. I don't like Baruka, and that's probably because she's a Wyvern Rider. And I don't like Wyvern Riders because their stat spreads with high HP, strength, and defense, while having low skill, speed, and res. And Baruka is no exception to this. You
What?
know,
She had skill as her
65%.
personality, dude.
Yeah,
She has no strength. Her strength is non-existent.
yeah. Everything about
No,
this is
it's-
just a lie.
It's like what I said
You're
before.
just
This, he
lying
didn't
on our
rate.
ass.
He didn't rate Baruka. He rated the
Everything you're
Wyvern
saying
and
about
Night
Baruka
Club.
is wrong.
I
except
want
for
you to
defense.
read this. Okay,
It's like
so I want you to read
the
this.
first sentence, I don't like Baruka, is like, I'm like,
I want you to
brave take from this legend right here. Keep that shit right there. And then they just spout a bunch of nonsense. Like, what are you talking
Oh,
about, bro?
I
You
forgot to
had me in the
mention-
first half.
This person never beat Conquest. They just think that they have
They
the smarts
didn't.
to know.
They
to that they
have.
know. So I want everyone to read this section about Gunter, but I will not be reading it out loud because Meister specifically asked me not to say it out loud. I will put it in the Discord, and I want you to read this and be in shock.
I'll throw it up on screen and I have it on screen right now. I am not reading it. I'm just going to highlight the section. You all can read it, and you can realize why I refuse to read this.
The last few sentences.
Objectively worst design maps in the game? Send this person to the fucking Sharks. No,
Oh,
I'm
it gets
not-
worse. Lag,
I
it
will
gets
not
worse.
No.
I will
Like,
not
read,
sit for this
just
chapter
read
15
the
plan.
last 3 sentences.
I want you to read the last 3 sentences, Lag. Though this makes him. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Just read the second paragraph.
Hey, yo, what?
Yeah.
Why are we even ranking this tier list?
Oh, I
This one's. There's no way. There's one.
This is pretty bad.
I feel like
think
the
people-
person who made this tier list is hiding their power level hiding their
we
true
also need to,
opinions.
tell you.
Yeah, I
this
think so,
tier
too.
in
list-
more ways than one.
Okay, wait.
Like,
What
read
are you
the 0
talking
one.
about, bro? This is a tier list made by Frieza. Like, and Frieza
Made
can't
by
hide his power
Frieza.
level. He doesn't know how to.
No,
so
No,
read
check out-
the
check out
bottom
Azuro
line.
one.
No,
He's so
when do
pissed
you
off
think
that
this
Azuro
tier
is an
list
S
was
tier.
made?
He's so angry
When-
to put Azuro
When
there.
do you think this tier list was made? Judging by the comedy, or lack thereof?
I don't even know.
2018.
This is like
2018.
this is like I can't even
was-
hate this.
2018 was this fandom at its most unfunny.
It is one day before 2020.
Dude.
and,
This
and-
is one
Happy
day.
New
before-
Year!
This is the last possible day of 2019.
19. This
From the
ju-
2010s even.
Okay, I will read. I'm gonna look at the Kaze section because like that's like the worst thing here. Also, like I want to look at Benny.
This
Because,
Kaze placement is giving me an aneurysm.
Also, why
to be
is
honest.
wait, hold on, why is Shura
This is
so
what
high?
Brainiac thinks Kaze's like, bro. For real.
Yeah, Gunter is like so absurdly high.
yeah, Gunter is absurdly
that's
high.
okay.
Kaze is absurdly low, and also the Gunter
Yeah.
section is just like racist.
Yeah, Mozu's
Where's
section is.
Azura? Where's Azura?
Top
I think
four.
it should be- Yeah, wait, is
What,
Sure,
what I'm
top
wondering
four, but
is
he was
why
really
is,
upset
why
to
is
further.
Keaton 2 tiers higher than Charlotte when they're like the same unit?
They do.
That's
the
what
same
I'm
thing.
saying. Like they're the same.
Hold
man.
on.
'Cause
Keaton is
Keaton's-
not bad, not at all. He has high strength, HP, and speed. Those other stats are pretty lackluster, if I'm being honest.
His
He's certainly not a
defense,
waste, though,
bro.
especially when compared to the other rather untalented other units that are all around there. He's certainly outclassed by other units, especially movement-wise. Let's look at
He has like mid movement
Benny.
plus move through forests.
Benny?
It's like decent.
Benny is a slightly weaker Effie who joins in later. That doesn't mean he's bad, but he is outclassed by Effie, who should be more powerful than he is at this time. With that, there isn't much point in using Benny. True, especially since his power is all in his strength, which is not true. Whereas Effie can just spread out a bit more. This doesn't mean he can't be.
I
used
think
at
we
pretty
need to
strength.
delete like all of C and D tier. Honestly.
We just need to
okay,
kill
This
Odin's-
person,
Odin's tier is bad.
I think I can answer why Keaton and Charlotte are so different. I think it's because this person doesn't consider backpacking to be worthy of like a unit's quality.
Uh,
Okay,
oh yeah,
I think
it
this
gets.
is a very
Gunter is an A tier, buddy.
okay. Charlotte says.
I think this
Charlotte
person
says
is
the
choosing
similar
Gunter as a
person.
well. I think that like I think that the personal like make like it like changes something in your brain. It's like I need to use this unit because their personal is designed around it. Whereas okay, listen, you guys told me. Wait, did you say Ophelia was on this list? Because that's like the instant
No.
sign of when you would load.
No, that's a different one.
There's
Okay,
no
okay,
kid
okay.
names.
Okay, the
No,
the first sentence of the Odin one. I've said it multiple times, but magic in this game is bad. Magic is the best weapon type in Conquest.
It is. It just
That's
is.
not Rev.
It's the
It's
best.
the best weapon type in
Dude,
all
this
three
is the
routes.
same
Yeah,
thing. This
so
is
it's the
same
best
exact
weapon
thing
type
with
in
the
Rev.
Ferin.
Sure is a shame you get exactly 3 magic users in Rev that you can actually use. Worth a
It's
damn.
the same thing with Conquest because you get terrible mages in Conquest. Like one of the best ones is Rinka, which is like.
You mean
why?
Birthright?
What? Yeah, Birthright.
In Birthright, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Birthright.
shit.
You get terrible
I was
mages
about
too.
to say.
No, you have
No.
no mages in Birthright or Conk, so you're like
You get a Rochi, dude.
you have
You
a.
get a fucking Rochi.
Kong?
I'm. Do you know how bad? Sorry.
I'll
Do you know
pay
how
money to
bad
Never say conk again.
it's
Fucking
entirely
crap.
accidental. I promise. I'm sorry. It is a brain fart every time I say it.
Hearing conk is worse than putting Kaze in D tier.
All
Okay,
F tier.
That's honestly, I have to disagree. Kaze in D tier is like really egregious.
Yeah.
It is.
Kaze
You
Well,
guys
Bell
need to
is
figure
I gotta
this
get-
Kaze segment out. No, I need to hear this Kaze segment. I need to hear this
Okay, I
Kaze
will read
segment
it.
right now.
I will read it for you. I
No,
am
Blue,
sorry.
Blue, can you read it out loud? Because you're the Kaze guy.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I didn't want to rank him this low, but what else could I do? His stats are very low at his join time, causing him to need a lot of babysitting to even be on par with others. To add to matters, his job is already done by optimally Jacob with weakening enemies and Niles with lockpicking. He serves no extra purpose except as an extra cape if Niles dies. Ultimately, unnecessary.
All right, everybody.
Okay, first of all, this is obviously a bad take, but can we just go back to the part where he says he serves no purpose? He should kill himself
Now.
and save up a bit of that oxygen in this blue
Yeah.
trap bubble. First of
Already-
all, his stats are literally good even if you don't auto level him. He has like 16 base speed.
He has 9 base
Second of all-
strength. Yeah, he's fine.
Mozu's is one sentence. Mozu's is just, do I really need to explain this one? Yes!
Yeah, you do.
No,
Because
you
you're in
don't.
2019. You're in the year. This guy doesn't have any age, like any like timing shit to back him up. Like you're in 2019, buddy. You have no reason to be putting Mozu this low.
We are in Zoran age by now.
Yeah, we're in Zoran.
Yeah, but it's like the early Zoran. Like Zoran really popped up like 2020, 2021. That's like when the Fates community really
Yeah,
became what it is today.
that's when we all got good.
I think that the
Oh,
Kaze,
yeah, she,
the Kaze
they call
take,
Selena
I
the
just
worst
don't understand.
They called what?
They call Selena the worst mercenary.
The Kaze take makes 0 sense.
Can we
I
talk
just don't
about
understand how
Jacob being
he
a better
can look at
Kaze?
this unit and go, this unit is bad. He
Yeah,
has 1 to
bro.
2 range and
Of course he
high
is.
speed.
Oh,
What
but
do-
Jacob's
and
better
also,
at
like,
weakening
it's
enemies,
like,
though. So he
Also,
he's
Niles
more-
is
that he has so
I
much.
realize Niles
Like,
is
I
in
feel
B.
like it's so obvious to look at Kaze's stat. The first time I played Conquest, I looked at Kaze and I was like, oh, this guy needs to fucking murder mages. That's his job. And even then, that's like a pretty bad, that's like an underutilization of Kaze. But that's still pretty obvious. I played Conquest for the first time around this time too. I played it like a couple months after this. I don't understand how the hell you could possibly look at Kaze and go, this unit does not have any like redeeming qualities. Like, what are you talking about, man?
What
Saying
crack are you
Felicia won
smoking
is
and
just
where? What
barely
crack are you
better.
smoking? And what's your dealer's number? I have to send it to the FBI.
Felicia 1 is 1 space above Jacob 2.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
This looks like
Wait,
someone
wait,
who's
where's
never
Felicia
used
too?
Felicia 1 before.
D tier.
Is this a Felicia
He didn't
2?
even
No,
finish
is
the
this a
game. This is
Felicia
probably based
2
on his single
below
playthrough.
Jacob 2 person?
This
Yes.
is a
Yeah,
Felicia
it's below
2
a
second
lot.
worst unit in the game person.
Nah, where's Flora then?
They forgot.
Or is not on
Not
the
on the list.
Neither is
Nah,
Azana
that's
for.
pretty fair. That's pretty fair. That's the most reasonable thing they've
I
done
don't think
so
they
far.
knew. Oh, wait, no, you know why? Because they've never beaten the game.
No.
They don't know they don't
Yeah.
know she exists.
This is based off 1 playthrough, probably.
Dude, he's on the
Yeah,
list.
they
He's
never
on the
picked
list
him.
too. I
No,
think.
my castle
Yeah, he didn't get that
nonsense.
far. He didn't recruit them.
Guys, we
No
gotta
kidding,
read the
Robert.
guys. Let me read the rules for it.
Now,
This
you're
is
probably
based on
both
hard
saying-
classic, which is a perfect balance between normal, where everything is viable, and lunatic, where nothing is viable. No DLC.
No
I.
my castle nonsense is rule 4.
Yeah.
No child.
This is an
units.
optimal run. I like that.
An optimal run
Yeah, man.
typically use child units anyways. Number 3, no supports.
No supports.
This kind of run.
Optimal run right into the optimal run into no supports is a crazy line, bro.
Yeah.
This is an
Not
optimal
dead
run.
saying that's
Number
a shit.
Can you put that in the thumbnail?
That's a one frame link. I'm gonna be real.
Number 5
Yeah,
is
bro,
no
hit
branch
that,
of
bro,
fate.
hit that shit too. No plink or nothing.
No branch of fate.
Yeah.
He's
No
starting
branch-
a new game.
It's your fate. So why is Kaze so bad?
Oh, that's why
then?
Kaze's so
You
bad.
had
That is why he's
Rinka,
so bad.
dude.
Okay. How did you get to chapter 6 with no branch of fate?
He just didn't do it.
How'd you do that? You have a save file, bozo. I will say
Yeah, your
there
Kaze
is this
has to
one
be at least like
sentence.
level 11.
This sentence is very funny. Now you're probably saying, but Big Spider, you've never beaten Conquest. You hate the game with a burning passion. Wouldn't you say that you're not qualified to be making a tier list about it? And to that
Yes.
I say,
Yes.
you're right.
Yes.
But I say I've made
Yes.
it far enough to say that I can safely rate these units.
Yeah.
Going by this list.
Yeah,
You
you
know
can.
who Izana
It is
is,
far
bro.
enough in a single playthrough to rank these units.
We
All
rank
right,
this
bro.
one an F.
Yeah,
and
the-
we're gonna
the-
be
we're
putting
not- we're-
Conquest-
This is the bottom tier. There's no way it gets
One
worse.
for qualifying for a tier list for a game is playing the game. Step 2 is knowing about all the units in the game. You have failed both of these.
All
Leave.
right.
I will put this. The cover unit should be Kaze. And
Cover
Wait,
unit
can we
is-
talk about the comments? In
Uh,
the comments
yeah.
where the guy points out
Yeah,
that
there was,
Xander's
like-
doubling, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, because he's using a brave sword."
It's like
The
Quadra is
Brave Sword's the
four.
best unit in Fates. The most broken unit in Fates.
The Brave Sword.
okay.
It's just like FE4, man. Bro is living in FE4.
So this is I have given it a tier under F tier, and
Thank you.
I have made the color for the tier black because there isn't a steaming shit brown on the tier list maker.
I don't think you should make. I think
Yeah, I
this
don't-
one in specific being black
Yeah.
might be
Yeah,
might be
it's
not the greatest.
all right. It's white now. It's white now.
It's white, yeah. That's
No, I
appropriate.
know.
That's
I don't
appropriate.
think. I know. I think you just got to make it like the color that's afterwards, man.
No, you gotta make it blue for Amino.
Oh, true.
Yeah, just go straight to amino tier.
Name it Amino.
Either amino tier or racist tier.
It's
One or the other.
Both. Racist Amino user tier.
Amino in parentheses racist.
big fat
Okay,
racism
let's
tier.
move on to the next one.
My big fat Greek
Yo.
racism.
Okay,
off,
here's a
Larry.
Reddit tier list.
Thanks,
Here's a Reddit
Bluegh.
tier list.
Reddit list.
Oh, this is the one where you look up Feffy Fate's Conquest tier list, and this is the first one you get.
this
So
is
this,
is this the one?
Wait, which
Link,
tier list are we
link.
looking at?
Can I get a link? Can I get a link? Can I get a link?
Is this
it's
the one?
in general.
Which one are we looking at?
Is it in depth?
One in general,
below
okay.
Amino. The one
It's-
right below
It's
Amino.
it's the top one
Oh,
in general.
The one
Right
below
below
Amino
Amino.
is a game facts tier list.
No.
Okay.
No, the one below.
Oh wait, it is. I missed it. My bad. I just completely
Is
mixed.
it called Fire Emblem Conquest tier list in depth?
Hold on, wait. I am.
That's the Reddit one, yes. But
So that's
Yeah,
the,
my
that's what we're
conquest.
doing right now, or are we doing
We're
the
looking
we're doing the
for
game
my
facts
bad.
one, right? We're doing the
Game
second
facts.
one.
Okay.
Conquest tier list.
My
guys,
mistake.
I have something to say about the
know.
My Conquest tier list. It was made by the same guy the year prior.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
It is.
Crazy lore. Crazy lore.
This is fucking
I think we could
26.
just like.
I wasn't ready for that plot twist, bro.
I was not ready for that. I had no idea. Do we just like? Oh my god! Wait, can we talk about Elise? Staves, man. Lunatic. is
Dude, wait, we should compare these.
Staves. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
I will be right
like,
Okay, no, this person is still, dude. This person is still so ahead of their time.
yeah,
Like Leo, really good if you do Odin's Paralog. Like they're spitting, but also they say Selena has 4 amazing classes, so maybe they don't know shit.
yeah. She's got two.
they are
She's
also-
got two
Dude, yeah,
amazing.
wait, they're mostly smart here, too.
Yeah.
Like,
Paralog goodies
Okay.
are credit to the father and
the
contributing
Odin
factors.
placement is, like, more
Also
correct, but he's
Odin.
still a little confused. Takes a lot of investment, a
A
class,
classic,
Forged Killing Edge.
Forged Killing Edge.
It is
Edge.
hilarious overkill.
You gotta wait. So you're telling me your Odin is not good until chapter 21 is what you're telling me?
But his early game is such garbage, and other units do his job without investment, but still, that Paralog bonus stuff. Okay, maybe he's getting
Ooh.
bonus points for Paralog.
I mean, I do that. I can't blame him. I
fair.
legitimately, I think Odin is worse as a combat unit than Leo, but I think he's better than Leo because of the fucking.
Yeah.
The Paralog is so good. For
The
Blue.
Paralog is very, very
Lag.
good.
What about the six? What about the
Spirit is
six?
pretty
Yeah. What
overpowered.
about the 6 chapters before Leo joins that Odin trivializes for you? Do those play a factor?
Well, that's also why. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for that, then he would be like below Leo. That's
Yeah,
why he's
I agree.
above Leo as well.
This guy is spitting with Benny. Rip 4 move. Needs to go 10 levels in a low movement class. Needs Wary Fighter before finally being able to go Great Knight. Xander only has 2 less chapters than Adam to.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
If you want
he-
to use a Benny, you
10
gotta
the
instant
math
promote him.
here is wrong. He needs 4 levels. He's level 15. He's level 15 unpromoted. You can just instant promote him.
yeah.
He needs to be instant promoted, I think.
Yeah. Oh, so 15 is for promoted is fine, but 16 in Rev doesn't work. You're right, but still. You're right that instant promoted Laszlo is bad at combat, but still.
Izana? Okay. Izana is being disrespected to an absurd degree here. Flora with C staves? Are you insane? Have you looked at this man's skill list anytime recently? You can't get those skills otherwise, man.
If I have Nick's speed, I can. But I will direct everyone to Felicia 1. Early game mage killer, good parrot bot. Significantly worse than Jacob, however, makes Lunatic 20 times harder.
You know what actually makes Lunatic 20 times harder is when you put fucking where is Silas? Where is Silas?
He's in high.
Where is Silas?
He is right below Kaze. So he's
Okay,
he's-
when you don't like use Silas, man. You gotta use Silas more.
Okay,
You
but
know?
he is wrong. But I am gonna say that he's very brave for putting Xander above Camilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Xander first place even.
What are we giving? What are we give? So the hottest take in this list is obviously like the Xander, right? Like,
No,
no.
I don't think so. I think
I'd
the
say
hottest
this-
take is probably.
They're all
Probably
pretty
Izana?
lukewarm.
Probably Donna.
Pretty
Yeah.
lukewarm.
All right. So I'm just gonna put this list up with the other, this dude's other tier list in A tier because this is like for
is pretty good.
for 2016. This dude's spitting for real, for real.
Yeah.
He is very ahead of his time.
Like,
Okay,
no.
now let's look at the Reddit one. We
All
gotta
right.
look at the map one.
This is the in-depth one. Does it have an image at the bottom? Because sometimes these do. It does not.
No.
Rip. This isn't
They
extra.
have the first unit correct. They have Camilla. But why is Core...
No,
why is Elise-
incorrect. Already wrong.
Why-
You're looking for
why is
Azura.
Why is Elise above Azura?
Elise?
Elise is above Azura. That's crazy.
Hold on. Let's come-
Charlotte
hold on.
A tier.
Because of Faves.
I will read Elise's section.
Okay, I need you to. No.
What do you want?
I need you to look at the B tier. Those 3 units in B tier perfectly demonstrate this tier list.
Benny, Kaze, and
Kaze,
Kaze, Ferin.
B tier. That's
Benny,
the B
Kaze, and
tier of
Lag's
this tier list.
wife.
This is This is like a microcosm of this tier list, man.
How did we get
Again,
here? How did we
How
get
did
here?
this happen?
I will read Elise's section first. A complete monster on offense will almost always cap magic, luck, and resistance before 2020. Doubles ninjas consistently, even if
What
That's
are we
below average.
doing?
Give her a forge.
No,
fire
she's
skill.
very fast, but like this is not the bone you want to pick.
Give-
Even if her skill is below average, understatement of the millennium just dropped.
Yeah. New
Give her a
understatement
forge
just
fire
dropped.
skill, very good.
And she will hands down be the highest damage dealer on your team. She usually comes close to capping her important stats before 20/0 as a troubadour, so you can master seal her as soon as she hits 10 to strategist. Squishy against physical units, but keeping her in the back row makes her an unstoppable cinnamon roll.
Why this
One
person
shot,
spends
90
more than 0 characters talking about Azura's combat?
You don't even have to babysit her that much as you can staff spam, and a second healer with freeze is a must for chapter 10. No, it's not.
No, it's
Absolutely should be considered one of the best magic users in any game of the series, which Elise is even
Yes,
more
but not
so-
yes, but for the you're wrong here. Which Elise? Okay, can we just discard this tier list because they're talking about some shit that we can't count for.
Yeah.
Trying to say. Yeah,
He's
me
talking
I need
when
to look at this
turtling
fucking-
with Benny.
Azura's section does have a funny line. Even though she is locked to see lances, her with the killer lances.
Yeah, the killer lance shit. Oh my god.
No, the use of
Her
filthy
skill
instead
must
of
make her
broken.
dodge consistently.
What
do you
year
mean
was
her
this?
skill-
What year is this? They're using filthy instead of.
7
This
years
is 7 years ago. Okay.
Her skill and luck make her.
Bro,
dodge-
okay, what this person is has completely lost the plot on Mr. Leo here. Brynhilder isn't enough to save Leo from being the worst Nor Royale. Can't even spell royal properly, in my opinion. First of all, that's not even his best tome. That's not even his like third best tome.
That's not even his fifth
Although
best
he gains
home.
good skills from that, no, it is like his fourth best tome. Although he gains good skills from the Dark Knight class, debatable. Mediocre speed growth leaves a lot to be desired. He has an extremely solid speed growth. Like he has like a 50% speed growth, right? It's fine.
It's
Um,
fine. It's like
he's
soccer at
great.
tier, and soccer is considered like a pretty fast
He has
unit.
decent
It's like a weird
strength
base.
growth. He has decent strength growth. That's what we're talking about. I need you to look like 2 centimeters below that strength stat to the line that says magic 20. Why are we talking about his strength? There are no and his magic is so good that he doesn't even the most magically bulky enemies in the game, he has enough magic to kill. He just has so much magic. He doesn't need to worry about his strength. His biggest strength is also his biggest weakness.
As his
He
mix of
doesn't excel in any one particular area. That I actually kind of agree with.
I mean,
He
no,
has
but,
potential to be a top 5 unit. Okay, this person is not entirely wrong, but they've just like misunderstood the assignment.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Let's Charlotte's. Charlotte, crit machine. Even when she first joins, giving her a killer axe gives her insane crit numbers. Her strength growth is
These
elite,
fuckers
and her
love their
skill-
killer weapons, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're just like they're GBA pill, dude.
they are
like, they-
so.
Out of
G-
curiosity,
That's
what
what-
is Charlotte's accuracy with a killer axe on her joint map? Because it's
It's-
not gonna be good.
There's just
I mean,
not
it's
enough
probably
women
fixes.
in the enemy team.
I
Yeah.
don't know what some killer axes hit because I know it's probably better than the steel axe, right? Or is it the same as the steel axe?
I think it's like 75.
Because I know even with Gamble, she hits like 95 hit rates with the bronze axe. Like, Charlotte
Okay.
does not have like.
So
bad
not
accuracy.
so not accounting for Gamble, she has an 89 hit with a killer axe.
She doesn't even have C rank axes at base, right? Like she has D rank. No, she has C rank. She can use the steel axe. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
she has rank.
First of all, this Kaze segment it makes no fucking sense. Join's a little under leveled, but his bases make up for it. Neither of those statements. Well, the second statement is true, but it doesn't need to exist because the first statement is wrong. He is terribly defensively. It's almost like you're not supposed to use the fucking defense.
So my
He doesn't
theory
hit
is
hard
that everyone that doesn't like Kaze because of his bases just don't use him in the first 5 chapters of the game.
Yeah.
You gotta
How,
do that.
that's my question. How do you manage to beat those chapters without Kaze? Like
How
you are
far
actually
out
beating the
there?
like.
Yeah, how did you beat chapter 5 without Kaze, dude? How do you do that?
Corrin
And
gets
also, he doesn't hit hard enough to consistently kill higher defense units. That's because you're not supposed to use him against them.
Dude,
Or-
they seem to
Oh
think-
yeah,
He has
Chelsea, I think I'll
underside-
use my Kaze against this general.
Okay, so
Oh, but I don't
Yeah,
get. You know, if this was Birthright, you would be right to do so.
Okay, so
Yeah, because you have the Sting Shuriken and they don't have Wary Fighter, but that's not true in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
User seems to think that skill and luck help your avoid stat. Like,
Okay,
this-
first of all, parry, there's no point in making a Great Knight. This is just wrong. Like, parry is complete. Like, she is almost exactly as good as both a Paladin and a Great Knight. Sure, her stats are like her stats are like very specialized, and you can turn her into like an all rounder with a Great Knight, and you can sort of do some like a dodge plus tanking shit with her. It's not a bad class for her.
I think you're talking about like unorthodox growths for parry. I mean, she just has like strength,
Well,
speed,
because she's
and
like
res, I
she's
guess.
got strength, speed, res. That's not really like a cav thing. Like, you know, that's not really a stat line you've seen before in this in the series. I will say, like, they say that she has unorthodox growths, and then also say she's well rounded. Like, pick one. Make it make sense.
Pick your poison.
Okay,
I think it's really funny how
Nick's
Perry and
line-
Kaze are on the same tier.
Mm-hmm.
Nyx's
Yeah,
line.
even
At
I
least
don't agree with
Kaze's
that,
marking
man.
better.
Okay, Nyx, with the worst strength growth in the game, she can't be used as a dual threat Dark Knight.
Not Dark
That's
Knight.
what we're gonna
It's
do.
Dank
She
Knight.
has bad strength.
It's not
Crazy.
Dark
I
Knight.
feel like we're
That's
missing the
not
point here.
All right, let's look
They
at
said
Odin's.
Dank
Okay.
Knight.
This is another misunderstanding of the game. A staple for Gunter, a staple for Chapter 2 and Chapter 15. Other than that, he is not so helpful. His only real benefit is to be Corrin's personal para buddy, as his passive is decent. First of all, it's way better than decent.
Yeah.
But most people don't want to waste a unit slot on just a support buddy. See, this is just a misunderstanding of the game that you're playing. That is a perfectly good reason to deploy someone.
Read Odin's. His growth rate makes sense in the context of the story, as he is an axe user that switches to a magic
Axe
user.
user. What?
Axe
That
user.
explains the horrendous magic and resistance growth.
Look at Shura, but if you wanted to use another bow user, you could have used Anna, who can join much earlier.
No, I can't.
And it's
I
not real.
found her.
And it's fake unit.
Yeah.
And it's not
This is,
real.
this is fake.
It's a clown
Okay, so
shit.
let's read.
We saw Witch Elise earlier, so like whatever.
This
Okay,
is
so
literally
I didn't see the
delusional.
Izana slander. No, I don't understand Izana at all.
his base
He
stats are very
becomes
solid.
incredibly underleveled. The earliest he can be added is Chapter 23. His base stats are solid, but all of your units will be better. Filler unit, okay, but what about Flora?
Why is he calling Camilla Corn
What,
and
base
Alicia
stats?
whores? Why is he calling them whores?
There's only one of those that is even debatably true for, and it's not.
No, I don't think you should say.
Okay, first of all, this person is
Moses
such
said-
like a double
There's a-
standards. It's because Flora has 2 X chromosomes. You fucking sexist. Flora is so much worse than Izana.
It's-
She's incredibly lethal with a flame shuriken.
no, she's
All
not.
right, bro.
She has good.
In what world?
Yeah.
She's strength.
We should have this person try to use Rev Flora with a flame shuriken and see what happens.
Okay, I want to read the last one, which is Mozu. Benny is still better Takumi bait than her, even if you didn't use him at all. The only reason I play her prologue is to get at least the EXP she needs before she master seals. Especially with what? She's a troubadour, dude. What is she doing? Especially without being able to
Wyvern
grind
Elite?
besides DLC, you'll be sacrificing other units to make her somewhat usable. And no matter what, she'll be completely useless for Chapter 10, as you literally need all hands on deck for that level. Aptitude also only gives a 10% increase, which really only equals to 1 extra point for each stat every 10 levels. So her potential isn't even that good anyway.
Funny
Okay,
that they would point out
gimmick
Chapter
is
10,
not
which
what
is
makes it-
Mozu's best early game chapter.
Okay,
Yeah.
James,
He's not putting her in
there's
Archer.
one thing
This
that's
dude's
correct.
putting her in
Aptitude is
Archer.
not what makes Mozu good. Aptitude is not what makes Mozu good. It's
No.
everything else that makes Mozu good.
Yeah.
True.
But they still just missed the pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was not considering Archer Mozu at all, I bet. So that probably, I mean, like,
Probably
fair
never
enough.
would.
I think Villager Mozu
Yeah,
and
and
Conquest
Mozu
kind
as
of
an archer is pretty good Takumi bait because she has 2 range.
Yeah.
Dude, I like how they say, oh, you use this on Chapter 10, when she is definitely not the worst unit in Chapter 10 if she's an archer, because at least she hits down the Pegasus Knights.
Dog,
Yeah, he's
I
not.
just
She's not an
read
Archer, bro.
2 words that perfectly describe how scuffed this person is. At the Odin segment, it says he is an okay dual threat dank knight at best, and I know they did not mistype that.
The
we-
dang
They
knight.
did it throughout the
used
Moses-
Tank Knight in,
The Nick section too. Yeah.
Nyx's. Yeah.
Dang
Yeah,
knight.
R and N are way
Tank,
too
Tank
far
Knight
apart
helped her
to be an
save her
accident.
from being completely terrible. But
I mean, it's
she
a product
has
of
terrible
using
strength,
strength
so
stat
she's
on
not
mages.
still.
R and N are way too far apart for that to be a coincidence.
That's like a half octave.
I don't understand what this
It's a
person's
product of its
obsession with.
times.
I don't understand what this person's obsession with mixed combat is, bro. If you want to
Charlotte
mix,
outperforms Arthur in every way as an axe user. In what ways?
Who
Arthur,
does?
Charlotte outperforms Arthur in every way.
In every way.
User.
Or-
Every
Charlotte
way.
outperforms Arthur in one way, and that's that she has better personal power bonuses.
and
So
also
true.
she's a woman, so she's
True,
better
factual.
for male guys.
Is a woman.
She also doesn't have to compete with like Keaton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
can I just say, like this entire tier list is just full of just the keyboardsmanship here at display is disgraceful. Go back to typing school.
True.
Can we talk about
I feel
Odin
like
being
this
an
one
X
goes
unit?
to, like, this one's like C or D. This might
Alright.
be D.
who's the icon for this?
I think we put
Charlotte.
Elise. I think we put Elise.
Oh,
because
Elise,
she's an S.
definitely.
Yeah.
Elise.
Elise is an S because
Yeah.
she is the 20/1 troubadour.
This person's also level 20 promoting, which is like it. I don't understand where this fits in the timeline because like by then people knew that level 20 promoting was bad. Like
Do we-
when the fuck did Mecha's? Well, hold up. I need to actually look this up. Fire Emblem Pitfalls.
I don't feel like bullying Mithril Zenith. I feel like that'd be mean.
No.
Even though I want to scream at them for
The
putting
first Fire Emblem
Rose to an
Pitfalls
E.
came out 8 years ago, so you don't have any excuse for this shit anymore.
Yeah, like
Well, we got permission from them to.
yeah,
play
no,
the
I
tier
know,
list.
We
yeah,
do-
but like
but like they
Anna's here, dude.
they know what they fucked up on.
Kana's an A. Kana's an A, dude.
Yeah, like they have said that they know what they.
Oh, hell
Kana's
no.
an A, dude.
At least he knows what he fucked up on, right? Like-
I'm like busy. I want to pass over the YouTube videos, and then we just get to like the real one.
The
And,
real
like, you guys-
yeah. Let's go to the
the
real
reason
reason
we're
we
here.
made this video.
A tier list.
The
Is the-
reason that we're here. This Conquest Lunatic tier list made by O'Doyle 125, and she is a woman. If we
Yeah.
ever accidentally say he, my
Uh,
bad.
If we ever accidentally say he, feel free to call us feel free to
bad.
call us fuckers in the comments section.
And you get to ignore all of our points if we ever do that. You
Yeah.
get to ignore all of our points and say you're transphobic. You should die.
Yes.
It's how it works. We go Twitter.
First of all, no. The first thing I
Absolutely.
need everybody watching this video to understand is that if you see Ophelia in the top tier, and you see Leo not also in the top tier, you are looking at a low IQ specimen. Nobody that understands what the fuck they're talking about is going to put Ophelia and Odin more than 2 placements away from each other.
Yeah.
I also
And the
want to
fact of the
step
matter
in-
is here, you're gonna see not Odin, Leo. You're gonna see Leo at C tier below Ignatius and Benny and Kanas and Dwyer.
I also will say this person has both not seen Zoran videos and also definitely has seen Zoran videos. It's
Yeah.
a very weird
There's
dichotomy
yeah,
because
it's Zora
Isn't
Dinger's
bad.
cat.
it's like are they watching Zoran or not? Because like they do Wyvern Elise and they do like they have like Ophelia and S.
But they don't know
they
who
don't
Lag is.
put Selena. But they
No,
put
what I think-
Selena-
Dude,
Right.
you gotta show them the fucking. You gotta show them the absolute. No, what they actually cooked me with this one, bro. Like, what the
They
fuck
got you.
happened? Like, okay, I need to fucking look at this. They said,
All right.
I don't know, early Ophelia. Oh no, right here. One day ago, I don't know, early Ophelia is almost always better than Leo, if that's the context. Because of access to Horse Spirit and Anne's Calamity Gate, if you save the correct houses. Horse Spirit actually helps with the with how slow all the non-Nyx Dark Mages are, in case you wanted to meme with Odin/Leo. Here's a tip if you think early Ophelia has bad stats. You should try giving her Elise as a parent. Who do you think I am, bro? This shit
I never
hurts me
thought of
more
that.
than anything has
That's
ever
such a
hurt
good
me in
idea.
my life.
I never thought of that. That's crazy.
Hurts. If they
Lag.
did that on purpose, I mean,
Here's a
you
tip. Here's a
What if we
tip,
gave the
dude.
magical child
Here's a
a
tip.
magical parent? Wouldn't that be
Here's
crazy?
a tip, Lag.
Oh my god, you should try to use this tool instead of getting your numbers from YouTube. It'll paint a more accurate picture. They send you the fucking soapy GitHub.
Oh, wait, hold
Lag,
on,
they
I gotta see
commented
that.
on your post. They commented on your fucking post.
Wait, what did they say?
I just saw it. I just saw it 6 hours
I
ago.
don't watch Fire Emblem YouTubers as I find they don't really know what they're talking about. And if you do really do
What
have
in the
one of big
Farragus
channels
viewer
that
are we?
shows
What in the
prove my
Farragus viewer are
points,
we looking at?
You realize it's literally impossible to have a child without inheritance, right? You should try using this tool instead of getting your numbers from YouTube. It will paint a more accurate picture.
The
You
soapy
don't
tool is
know.
less accurate than Septi's calculator.
I'm gonna respond to it.
Can you reply to them saying, can you reply to them saying, I don't really look at Reddit as I find that the Redditors don't really know what they're talking about. And if you really have a Reddit tier list, that just goes to prove my point. You realize that and then just post Septi's tool. instead.
Yeah. This is on video, so someone else will have to do it for me since I'm not writing a Reddit comment in a video. That I'm going to hit negative credibility.
Driver. Ugh. I'm gonna swamp. OP, your rankings are all over the place, genuinely. Well, yeah, different units are going to be ranked different places. I don't know what you mean by that.
Look at their Takami
They're
killer.
like-
Look at their
they're
Takami
also-
killer.
Yeah, the Takami killer.
Zok.
How? Literally how?
No, we did the
How
math.
did they manage it?
We did the math, remember? You can't.
Oh my god.
I do
No,
find the
I mean,
line. I don't.
they
watch
can.
Fire Emblem
It's
YouTube.
not on Lunatic.
Real.
Exposed?
Doable
Actually,
guilty. Smile.
he's good early on, but I find he falls off too much to be S tier.
Bruh.
Uh,
I cannot believe you're talking
I just
about
think
units
that this
falling
person
off
has
when
a-
Jacob is in
This
top of
person
it.
is okay. If I will say, if this is bait, this is the best bait I've seen in a long,
Yeah, this is the best
long
fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I
I've
can't think of
never.
a single person. I can't think of like. I feel like this tier list managed to somehow have the perfect amount of plausible deniability while still managing to piss off literally everybody. How did you manage to do that? This is masterful.
This is like.
Ladies and
amazing.
gentlemen, we might have found the worst take in human history.
They even.
And
have-
also, I hate to rag on this, but your tier list is not normalized, woman. You gotta normalize your tier list. Gauss is rolling over in his grave as we speak right now.
Yeah.
You realize why is your D tier so small and then your E tier is bigger than that? What are you doing?
S being the largest tier, is not normalized.
Yeah,
That's
I do
Yes.
find
No,
something
that's-
funny about
I will
Niles
say-
being the second best
Human
unit in the game on this tier list, and then fucking Nina's the fifth worst.
Well, they're doing it because they love this person. This person like wants to have sex with the skill capture, right? Like
Yeah, I
this
mean,
is-
get that Takami
this is
killer.
This is Vex hit rate levels of glazing.
It is.
And
Can
when
we talk about female core in top 1, male core in A tier?
yes,
Yes,
Yeah,
the
okay.
difference.
is
Again,
massive.
So
This
many
mage
red flags. The mage placement, people. The number one thing you need to focus on in any tier list you look at is the mage placement. Number two is the female versus male Corin thing. If they have Jacob and Felicia super far apart, or male and female Corin super far apart, the person doesn't know what the hell they're talking about.
Number
Literally,
three you
they
need to
have
look at is
three-
Kaze.
Doesn't make sense because
Guys,
look at their
D.
mage placements. Elise, Nyx, and Odin are in B tier. Leo in C. Ophelia in S. What are we doing? This is so
Felicia's
fucking
in D.
inconsistent.
Midori better than
No, it's
Elise.
Ophelia in S, but Nyx is in B. They're the same unit.
Oh my
No.
god.
Also, Effie is an S, and it's not Archer Effie. It's Great Knight Effie. They've admitted that. It's Great Knight Effie.
Great Knight. I'm gonna be honest. If you're using Effie, Great Knight sucks. This is my claim right now. If you're using Effie and you're not reclassing her, you put her in general because it has more strength and she gets wary fighter because she's not gonna be doubling anyways. You gotta
she's
put
pretty
her
good
in
too.
general, man.
She's got pretty
Great
good
Knight's
stats.
kind of a
It's okay,
shit
but like
class.
it's not gonna be good enough. It's not good
Who's
enough to
good in
double.
Great Knight?
Yeah, but like she won't need Wary Fighter to not get doubled.
That's fair, but like I just don't think I just like the more strength and more defense
like
and
Fox
more
map.
HP and more skill.
I think I actually
like
agree with
movement.
Lag on this.
Yeah,
honestly.
I
do
would
find
also
it-
agree.
I did do FE general for Fox map my first time go around, and I needed that.
Okay.
No, if it's for Fox map, then yeah, general's better.
Better.
Let's start doing stuff like I use efficiency. I thought this was the standard. Sorry for any confusion. That you
What
need to.
is That's not how it works. I'm sorry, it is not. The year is no longer 2019. People know that the truth is out. Everybody knows Fate's efficiency is a dog shit metric. It is the most boring way to play Fire Emblem ever conceived of.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
like
not.
to
Makes no
feel like-
fucking
I'm gonna be
sense
honest.
because if we're playing Fate's efficiency, then why is Ignatius above Leo?
His
Yeah.
movement doesn't matter. You just pair him up. Obviously.
Where are
That
you
was
getting
literally the
Ignatius?
argument, right?
That was
feel like this
legitimately the
has to
defense for
be-
Benny, folks. Let me find the fucking Benny comment. I almost puked
So good.
in class.
There's
No,
multiple-
holy fuck.
No, there's
The
multiple.
How
double
did I just
standards.
notice this?
The double
Dude,
standard in that
are
comment
you
was
guys
so
looking at
insane.
Sophie above? Are you guys looking at Sophie above Percy?
Sophia above
What are we
Silas.
Above Silas?
Sophie's above
Sophie above
Charlotte
Silas.
Charlotte above.
Some
Charlotte
crazy
above
work.
everyone.
I'm not
Diabolical
calling
placement.
Why is Charlotte in A tier?
Yeah, what the? I just
Because
noticed that.
Xander needs her.
Yeah, we need some lore for that.
Oh,
We need
yeah,
some lore
'cause
for that.
Because Xander needs her. We have.
Xander
Andrew
needs her.
needs
Yeah,
her?
there's this go.
That's crazy.
GK has more mobility than Sniper. Don't forget this is an efficiency list. That doesn't fucking matter for Benny.
And she has Kishi access off Archer, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she has.
Also, guys, while we're talking about Effie, I just want to point out one of the most savage roasts that I've ever done. Listen, I spent a lot of my lives wasting it away arguing about Fire Emblem, alright? I'm not gonna act like I haven't. One of my greatest accomplishments of all time ever is, okay, in the main subreddit Discord, I was like, oh man, somebody was like, what should I do for Effie? I was like, they were like, hey, my Effie's married to Arthur. What should I do with her? And I was like, go Berserker. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You'll get a lot of sick clips out of it. Go Berserker. Everybody in the fucking universe gets on my dick about this for the next 2 hours, telling me that Great Knight is better. And I'm like, did I ask, bro? I know they're gonna have more fun with Effie as a Berserker. Like 2 hours later, they post the words Berserker Effie kinda hitting with an image of somebody getting knocked the fuck out from a manga. It's this is why you need to spend your life. 99% of Fire Emblem arguers quit right before getting their moment of gravitas.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
No, more
Yeah,
Fire
you
Emblem
need to-
players need to be willing to use bullshit.
Yeah,
I
like
cannot
Lyra and
believe.
Elise would have
That's
never
why I
been
love
Players
Nick's
don't know how to
skating.
make fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot
Why
believe the
don't
words
Elise-
"great" and "knight" were uttered one after another when someone was trying to talk about a fun build. It's
Yeah.
the least fun class
Yeah,
in
they
the
weren't
game. Great Knight
necessarily
fucking
they weren't
sucks.
necessarily talking about a
Really
fun build. They were like, what should I do?
If I'm not using magic weapons, that isn't fun. That class is not fun. Like, give
So
me
true.
Voltax Great Knight. Now that is some heat.
Yeah,
I don't even
now
think
we
magic
love
weapons
looking.
can save it, dude. I just hate Great Knight.
Great Knight's so bad. Great
Just
Knight
gi-
sucks.
actually,
Nobody
just give
ever
me
wants to
11
make Great Knight.
Just give me
Sometimes.
11. So just let me do my stupid
Hold
like
on, I'm about
the
to be-
stupid
I'm
rev
about
build
to-
where I know it's bad, but I'm still gonna give Sakura 11 sword anyway.
I'll be back in a bit, guys.
All right.
So just keep on that.
Alright.
Right.
I'm telling you, absolutely hitting Crash Boom Bang with an "I told you so" is the best feeling in the world, bro.
Oh, you
Dude, the
gotta
only
hit
thing I know
Crash
about that
with
guy
it?
is
Oh,
when I joined
Yeah,
the
it was
Reddit
Crash and
Discord.
Zame and fucking Squidward fucking tag teaming
Fucking
on me,
Squidward.
and I
Squidward.
proved them wrong.
you mean Squid now?
Don't speak his name. Don't speak his name.
No, not Squid now. 5 points is slightly more sane than that.
Is he? Is he really?
No, Squidward's
Yeah.
pretty bad, dude.
Like-
Squidward is like.
Like he's good in like
you don't
he's,
know Squidward like I know Squidward, bro.
No, Squidward.
You don't know.
I see you lag. I see you lag. Squidward is. Oh my god. That dude is the most annoying person to argue with.
I've never interacted with Squidward.
He cannot be worse than like from the old GameFAQs era. If you like something I do for
No,
fun,
you understand?
Diogo,
He's
don't
like,
say
he's
Diogo.
like, have you ever watched like Terminator? If the game FAQs people are like the Terminator from Terminator 1, Squidward is like Terminator from Terminator 2. He's like all metal and shit. You
then
can't
what
even kill him in lava.
Then what the fuck is Diogo?
He's like Terminator 1.5.
Yeah, no, like
I don't think you get worse than Squidward. Squidward is like
it's like
the most frustrating
Terminator
person. to talk to.
Terminator 1.5, birthed by sleep, a fragmentary passage.
is
That's
he at least more correct about Rinka than Diogo is?
I mean, probably.
Do you know about the Diogo Rinka? Do you know about the Diogo Rinka take?
No, I don't. I thought I did.
He said
I remember him saying some insane shit about her. I don't remember what exactly.
better than Xander had better strength because you could give her the energy drop, but apparently you can't give Xander the energy drop.
Oh, +2 strength. This will definitely make her strength competitive with Xander's.
Yes. This
That's
will
crazy.
affect the Rinka. This will affect the Xander, I think.
No, Squidward's not annoying because he has bad takes. He's annoying because the way he sees the game is just incredibly frustrating to talk to him about. Like, he's just not willing to bend at all on anything, and he thinks that if something's the most efficient way to do it, in his own definition, his own sick, diabolical, twisted, evil definition of efficient, then it's not even worth talking about. It's not even worth bringing up. Like, he's the type of guy who sees Septi's made Camilla video and thinks that's the only way to play the game from now on.
Oh, he's someone who's like, if you're not making the game as easy and brain dead as possible, you're doing it wrong.
Yes, exactly.
which
He's like that.
By the way, I can think of a build that is like even more brain dead than made Camilla.
What's that?
Kaze marriage. Selena friendship.
So what? Soul Ninja Camilla?
So Master Ninja, because better damage, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not Squidward would say it's worse because it would take longer to build somehow.
Yeah. Like,
I don't even know.
Anyway,
Yeah, you can get into
Squidward
Ninja
is the
as best
problem
you
is
can
that like
made.
he's got like a misunderstanding of the game, but then he's taken that misunderstanding so far
he's gone too.
that it's like he's gone too far.
He's too far gone. He's too far gone.
He needs to be reset.
Guys, we're getting a lot off topic here. We're talking about a tier
Also,
list.
he doesn't play any other like Fire Emblem games. I'm being serious. This is the only game he knows anything about. He hasn't
You
played
picked the
like
wrong call to bring this
FD7.
up in.
All right, so we're
You
pretty
picked
much
the
done.
wrong call to bring that up in.
Yeah, we're pretty much.
That's
Yeah,
actually very true.
yeah. Hey, I've at least beaten. So aside from like FE1, which I've never actually had the opportunity to do a full playthrough of, like I've gotten like halfway through and then was just like the ADHD kicked in and I did other shit. And then yeah, so haven't beat FE1 ever. And then like I haven't beaten 2 of the 3 houses routes because I fucking hate that game.
Alright, we gotta move on to the next fucking tier
Yeah.
list, dude.
Yeah, we're getting way off
We will
topic. We gotta.
Very off topic.
All right, what's the next tier list after this one? Is it
But we gotta rate this one still.
Oh yeah. So this is like a just for the words Dank Night, I'm putting this
We
one
should
in F
do-
tier.
Put Ophelia
No, wait.
as the
Oh, the
The other Reddit tier
Oh,
list.
yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
Reddit tier list.
this is the Reddit tier list. Okay, yeah, this is going in F tier.
I don't think it's as bad as the Amino one.
Uh,
The Amino one's like some.
Well, yeah,
next
but the
level
Amino
shit.
one isn't in F tier. It's in big fat racism tier.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind. Forgot.
Yeah, it's so bad it got its own fucking tier.
Yeah, that one was like bad in more ways than one. You know.
Yeah, that one was like the. Some people don't the more I think about it, maybe some people don't deserve to be talking on the internet.
True.
Listen, here's what we should do. Here's what they should have done. If you marry Fuga, your Kana should be bald.
Yes,
I
real.
mean, if the game was good, that was what would happen.
No, if you marry Fuga, you should also go bald.
maybe Kana wouldn't be the worst unit in the game. Then.
See,
Oh.
this is why FE12 clears. You can make your avatar bald.
Fucking hell yeah, man.
Also put on a totally sick tiger hat.
You can't.
Dude, watching so much Northernlion has made me so acutely aware of when a character customization doesn't have a bald option.
Yeah. All right.
That's
so
awesome.
What's the next list after the? Oh yeah, it's the Rev list. Okay. we gotta talk.
Shit.
We gotta talk about this shit. I'm going to go unit by unit, and anytime you want us to talk about something, stop me. All right.
Where
S
is this tier
tier.
list?
Top to bottom or bottom to top? Top to bottom or bottom? Oh, top to bottom. Okay.
We're doing bottom to top
Yeah, link
actually.
it.
F tier.
I'll
Okay.
be honest, I don't play Rev, so I don't think I can contribute to this discussion.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Where is the rec?
You should. Rev is
I mean, should I just like?
I
Just, like,
have
talk
it.
shit?
Go
I
top to
can
bottom.
talk
I think.
shit.
Go top to bottom.
I'll believe you
It
about
would be
that.
helpful if you went top to bottom because it's easier to remember.
It's easier,
Is
but
this the last,
also
is this the last list we're doing?
yes. This is the last list that isn't a video. So unless we do the video lists, I have it in a separate
All right,
DM.
I'll head out then, since I don't know Rev.
Uh,
See you, folks.
All right.
All right, sad, but like, yeah, I have this in a separate. All right, I'm getting the. I had it like made separately. All right, so I'm going to copy this. Okay, so the reason I kind of want to start with F tier is because there is a take of all time in F tier. Lag knows what I mean by that.
What is this?
This list almost killed me. Like I
Oh my god!
I almost had
we are starting off strong. Wow.
Oh boy.
Bluegh.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
Bluegh, look at F tier. Look at the bottom unit in the game.
God. I'm mad. I'm pissed.
No, read who the bottom unit in the game is. It's E
Yeah,
tier.
I see it.
All right, thank you, Ferin, for reminding me
My
that it's
God,
E tier and not
man.
F tier. Yeah. No, you see it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There's someone else who is like arguably bottom of A tier, who's in D tier. We'll get to her later.
Okay, I just realized I was muted. I have not seen this list because I'm on my phone and I'm eating right now. So I need you guys to go top from bottom and slowly describe this list to me.
Okay, I'm going to read out S tier to you. Shiro,
Shiro's
Siegbert,
the best unit in the game.
Already, we have a problem.
Shiro and Siegbert
Shiro,
and
Siegbert,
No,
Kana.
S tier. Shiro, Siegbert, Kana, Kiragi, Forest.
This is just Heirs of Fate tier list.
The All
This
Star
is just an
lineup.
Heirs of Fate. This is an Heirs of Fate tier list.
It is.
And then we have Ryoma. We have Valoria. Ryoma is the first Gen 1 character on the tier list. Valoria, Shigure, Xander, the Corins, Camilla, Selkie, Nina,
It's so bad.
Takumi.
Okay.
Takumi, S tier.
Okay.
How did Selkie get up here, man?
Pause. Okay.
Sulky, man.
Tier list is already bad enough, but let's ignore. Okay, this person clearly overvalues child units. We all understand that. Let's put that aside for now. What we need to understand is that I've heard a decent number of Gen 1 units. I've heard Ryoma, Horins, Xander, and then Takumi.
You also heard Camilla. Camilla
Where's
was
the Reina?
you'll
Where's the Reina?
Oh
Where's
my
Reina?
god, I
Where's
just know where Reina
Reina's
is. I just know where
gone,
Reina is.
man.
I just know where Reina is. Don't talk. We don't talk about where Reina is.
we don't talk about where Reina is in this list. It made me cry tears of blood. But yeah,
How low Azura is.
yeah. So there are five Gen 1 units in S tier, and they are Ryoma, Xander, Korin, Camilla, Takumi. 4 of these are vaguely defensible. One of them is fucking Takumi, who is like C tier at best when I'm being generous to him. Do I get why? Yes, he's very easy to use. Do I think he's good? Hell no. He's like probably of the units who like have reasonable sniper access, he is probably the worst one. Like, and for reasonable sniper, well, aside from Hana, reasonable sniper access is like starts in the class, heart seals in the class, friendships to the class for this. He's like the worst of the archers in this game. Maybe Effie as well, but like as an archer, yes. Setsuna is cracked. Obviously Septi has the calcs, but Like
Hey
six.
guys, 2 minutes because my mom called me and I was eating some really fucking spicy food. Could you please? The last thing I remember is somebody saying we don't talk about where Reina is on this list.
Yeah.
We're talking about Takumi versus Setsuna in Rev right now.
Can you finish going through the tier list though?
All right. A
Yeah,
tier.
let's not get off topic.
A tier. Hinoka.
Oh my god.
Dwyer. Midori. This dude really likes stimulants. Leo in A tier.
Wait for it.
Okay. W.
Like, yeah, Leo. He has like decent combat. He's not A tier.
He's not worse than Dwyer.
Yeah. He's also
That's
not worse
true.
than Dwyer Midori. Yeah. Like Lag. Even you can agree that Leo is
He's
not
not worse
A
than
tier.
every Gen 2 unit.
That's
He's
true.
A tier. I
Not worse
legitimately
than
think
fucking
that Leo is
Smokey,
A
that's for
tier.
sure.
You think he's better?
But
than
I will say my red tier list is pretty top heavy.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Like, I have, like, my biggest tier currently is B tier, and it's, like, 15 units large.
Yeah, I think my biggest tier is like A tier or like S tier. Like for Rev, I have a pretty top heavy tier list.
Yeah. Do you think that if you did it, like, Gauss-wise, he would end up in B tier?
Probably. I think that's fair. Yeah.
So, like, I think Leo's, having talked about it earlier today with you, I think Leo is B tier.
That's fair, but like, okay, what?
Alright.
I still haven't heard
Moving on,
Reina,
we have
by the way.
Obero.
Obero,
Obero next. After
Sophie,
Oh,
Effie, in Rev, by the way.
Not ready for the
No,
next
no. Even if we go by this idea that Gen 2 units are better, they're not. How is Sophie worse than Midori?
Sophie, I think is she's one of the worst Gen 2 units ranked here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
I would say
and, like-
Midori gets a pretty big buff in my Rev tier because she prints money in the route with no money.
I
You
guess
mean
Rev,
Midori?
I guess Rev Midori is not, but like she's better than Dwyer. Sophie is definitely better than Dwyer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I guess the availability isn't that great, but like, come on.
Better than Selkie.
She's better than Selkie, yeah.
Saber.
No,
Fucking Selkie.
and then after Effie, we have Scarlet.
Guess who's after Scarlet, guys?
Effie?
Guess who comes after
Wait.
Scarlet?
Did you say Effie?
No, we have Effie,
Yeah. No,
Scarlet.
after Effie is Scarlet.
Who's worse than
Wait,
Scarlet? Who is one tier
who
one
was
level
before?
below
You're
Scarlet?
telling me like Sophie was before Effie?
Yes.
Sophie
Yeah.
above Effie. Yeah.
Bro
This-
has lost a plot.
This is
but
Rev,
can
so
we talk
Effie does
about-
suck ass, but like,
Can we talk about who's after
Let's
Scarlet? Who is
talk
worse
about
than
this.
Scarlet?
So-
Let me
Guess
guess. Let me
what
guess. Let me
unit
guess
is
first.
worse
Let me
than
guess first. Let me guess first. Let me guess first. Let me guess first.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's Baruka.
no, it's Azura.
What the?
Azura is worse
They didn't
than
even
Scarlet.
rank Azura yet.
You know who else is worse
Listen,
than
folks,
Scarlet?
Similarly to how in Conquest you need to look at where a person ranks their Corins, in Revelation, the number one thing you need to look at is where somebody puts Reina. If they don't put Reina within the top 2 or 3 of the game, they have lost the plot.
Reina is
Similarly
top
with
2.
Azura, if she,
Yeah, I think Reina's the third best unit.
I think she's second best.
if
I think she's better than Azura in
is
this
not
route.
the best, if Azura is not the best unit in the game, okay, the top 3 is Reina, Core, and Azura.
Yes.
If somebody deviates outside that, something has gone wrong.
There
That's
is-
the
like-
that's the canary in the coal mine
Like, yeah.
of
The
of
only
Rev tier list
argument
book.
that is even vaguely correct is Camilla over Reina, and they're still wrong.
Yeah, because like again, Reina has like a little bit more of availability, and like she has good weapon types for Rev. Like axes are good, but like they're potentially at their worst in Revelation.
No, I think axes are the worst
Probably not.
weapon type to have in Rev, because, with swords and bows and lances, their legendary weapons are just really, really good at boss killing, because the classes they're on are
And
good.
also, you get like more effective weapons. You get more
Yeah.
effective weapons,
Yeah.
which is really important.
Axes just suck. They don't suck. They're fine in Rev, but they're at their worst in Rev. I think they're worse than lances. I'd rather have beast killer than hammer.
Lances are like, I would say lances are almost better than bows in Revelation. Like they're
I don't
very-
think that's true, because bows are like obviously crazy in Rev because
I would say lances are the 4th best weapon type in Rev, and that's because the secondary weapon triangle in Rev is just cracked. Like
I
bows,
would-
daggers, and shields all really.
I would hard agree with you on that, Lag. I think it is. I think it's magic, dagger, bow, lance, sword, axe in that order. Because like the free Levin and the free armor slayer are huge. Like just having a free armor.
Free Worm Slayer, guys. Who said that? The Worm Slayer sucks. Who said that? Get out of here.
I said
Slayer.
armor slayer.
No, I made a funny voice and I said, "What about the free Worm Slayer?"
Oh, that was you.
Free
Oh
750
yeah, the free.
gold.
Oh yeah, the free dual katana. Oh, I've used that so much.
Oh yeah, that was.
That like you get that in chapter 9.
I buy all 6 of the dual weapons in this game, and I don't regret it ever.
Yeah, no, you don't. Oh yeah, I forgot. Vex fucked you all over because he doesn't know how to play chapter fucking 9.
You guys still
Even
haven't
the
like
nope,
gone to
it is.
Vala in your fucking relay, and that's like I'm so stun-locked by that fact.
Oh, the relay's done.
Yeah, the relay's dead.
We're done.
All right. So who
You
are
guys
we
just
on
can't-
last?
We did get to Vala though.
Yeah.
I played one chapter of Vala.
Okay.
I got chapter 18.
All right. So
Who was
after
the one who was the most responsible for the relay dying?
Vex, I think.
it was Vex or Andromeda.
I thought it was Andromeda from you guys talking about it.
Whose turn is it right now? We'll see. It's Andromeda's turn.
All right. So, yeah. After Azura,
Azura.
after Azura is Keaton. He's in his right tier at least.
Mm-hmm.
Keaton A tier, correct Rev opinion. And then Asugi,
What the fuck?
Elise.
Elise. Revelise.
Okay, Caden needs to get out of his base class, but he's
Notice that
actually
Asugi is not in the same tier as Saizo.
yeah. No, he's better than Saizo.
Way
I mean,
better.
I do think that in this game, Asugi is better than Saizo.
That's correct because Saizo has like just the worst start of all time in this game.
Saizo, like, if you can get him like 6 levels somehow, like he's pretty good. But like,
Yeah.
you gotta get him those levels, and it's
I
not.
am back.
Yeah. All
I
right.
have arrived.
After Elise,
Welcome back.
we have Caden. Okay, Caden is actually good if he can get out of his base class set.
No Reyna. No Reyna
No
yet.
Reyna yet.
I will
Niles.
say lag.
Niles in A
Laszlo
tier.
is in the same tier. as
Nile,
Reyna.
Red Nile's A tier is crazy.
That's not even a take. That's just a.
No,
that's just
no
incorrect.
Reyna,
No
no
Shura.
Shura, no Silas, no hoes, no maidens, no money, no prospects. What is wrong with this person? Do you just hate
No dick.
fun?
No
Yeah.
balls.
Kaguro
I
A
think
tier.
it's just
I
a
just-
random number
just-
generator.
3 Gen. Okay, finally we see a ninja. I was about to say there's 3 Gen 1 ninjas, and I've seen a grand total of 0 of them.
Jacob. No idea if this is Servant 1 Jacob or just Jacob in general. They didn't tell us because they dropped this tier list and then fuck off.
He said, "Hey guys, I want all the criticism because it's probably terrible, and I would like this tier list to be the best it can be," and then never talked again.
Yes. I don't think they've been on Game
Base.
Fact.
Base.
And then after Jacob is Kaze.
Okay.
And that's the end of A tier.
That's the end of A
Not
tier.
the first time we have seen Jacob ranked higher than Kaze.
Somehow
Oh.
that tier was still catastrophic, but it was still better than the S tier.
All right,
I
B
wouldn't
tier.
think it's funny
B
why.
tier. First
Here's
unit in
the
B
thing.
tier.
They ran out of Gen.
Reyna
2
is
units
in the
'cause they
same
put them all in
tier
this
as
tier.
Laszlo.
Yeah.
Laszlo and Reyna are in the exact same tier.
And
Fucking
guess
hell.
who's ranked
Um,
above
Christ.
the
all right.
other?
Okay,
Like
so B.
all of like the units that are good in Rev are just not here. There's no Hayato either, man. Where's Hayato?
Oh, you're gonna see where
you're not
Hayato
ready.
is. You are not ready, lag.
It'll just be in just a second. It'll be just a second. Don't worry. He's
all right,
close.
B tier. Silas. Okay,
Okay.
Silas top of
Wrong.
B.
He should be higher. He should be.
He should.
Tyler should be in S tier. I'm gonna be honest. He should be like the bottom of S tier.
That's wrong. Well, that depends on how many units you have in S tier. My S tier is 4 people.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, your Silas should probably be like A tier.
He
My
is.
Silas is like
No.
bottom of
Yeah,
that. system.
he is mid A tier on my list now. Currently, like I haven't actually gone through and changed
Silas,
my proper tier list for a
Silas
couple
and
months.
Rev is like a different breed, man. Like that man pulls
That
up
man
with
has
his
HP.
base stats are just unreasonably good.
Yeah,
so he is
trained like 3 speed for 11 HP.
no, he is Xander. No, he is Xander too, but with like bigger muscles. Like this man.
Yeah, and his weapon ranks are so good. Like
He has
holy
B
shit.
swords.
These swords is insane.
He can
These
do
swords sea lances.
And also, unlike Xander, he like Silas, and it's one of the few units that's in the unique position of having a support list that's like big from both sides of the cast.
Yeah.
It's
So-
like him and Kaze and Korin that have like that those
And
privileges in
Mozu.
like Azura.
And Mozu.
And Jacob.
Yeah,
And Jacob and Felicia.
like it's those few units, and Silas benefits from it the most because he can pick and choose which class he wants to go into.
Yeah.
And like
You
most
should be putting him into one of Archer,
classes
Ninja, or
that
Swordmaster,
you go
though.
into, there are better ones, but like none of them.
Well, I am not going
really.
fucking Swordmaster Silas, dude. If I want Silas to be in a sword class, I'm putting him in like Master of Arms so I can at least take advantage of his bulk better.
Oh, dude, put him in Master Ninja,
Well,
use the swords.
You want it for late game just because you want him to like be able to like. No, you go Master Ninja, then you put him into Swordmaster for the very end of the game, so he just like one rounds everything with plus 15 damage.
You're getting him Hannah Marriage for that?
I mean, it's one of the better uses of Hana marriage. Or you give him Ryoma friendship and get Ryoma on a horse.
He gets Ryoma friendship? Never mind shit.
He gets Ryoma friendship.
Yeah,
That's
but then you
fucked
don't get
up.
Master Ninja unless you marry Kagero.
I mean, he's one of the better recipients of Kagero marriage too. So like,
I guess, yeah.
like he's
Okay,
very good.
So,
I usually
Silas.
honestly, I usually just go Silas Charlotte straight up.
That's like completely valid too. Berserker Silas sounds fun as hell.
Right
I
after
honestly like
Silas,
I usually keep it like
Soleil.
Paladin and then go either Hero or Berserker. Yeah, and like Charlotte has the
Soleil.
good pair up, and they join on the same map too, so it's like
Yeah.
it's fine.
Well, he joins 15. She joins mid 14. But yes,
Soleil.
Soleil is after Silas, and then Sakura is after Soleil.
We're so cooked.
How is Sakura
Sakura's
in?
not beat, dude.
No, this is Rev's.
Sakura is a fucking unit in this game, man.
Sakura
She's an
is a
absolute-
monster. Like you could do anything with this unit, and she will turn out bonkers. Like obviously, I'm using her in a way that I don't think is optimal, but I do think is very fun. Which is she's going 11 Dark Knight.
But even like the most basic ways to use her, like Priestess, Onmyoji, Falcon Knight, they're all good.
Yeah, even like Kinshi Sakura is great
Mhm.
because it's a Rev Kinshi Knight, and Kinshi Knight is the best class in Rev.
It's just like, what the fuck? Okay, well, who's after Sakura?
Hisame.
Isame.
He saw me. I mean, he's low for a child unit.
It actually took me like a solid like 0.75 seconds to remember who that was.
Yeah, reasonable.
His clan,
Haven't
his,
heard
clan,
of
his
him
beta clan, prototype clan.
Yeah,
He's Pickle Man.
Frodo.
You seen his confession quote? He says like, "Won't you dive into the brine with me?" or some shit like that.
Aruka.
Dude,
after
dude,
him
the
is
pickle. Dude, somebody at Insys loves pickles, dude.
Pickles
I don't
are
know
s-
why they
no.
keep putting these pickles.
Pickled stuff is like super common in Japanese food. Like everything, like they eat so much pickled stuff in Japan.
Two different characters who are pickle type characters, bro. What are we? The first one was already more than enough.
He turns
Like a
himself into a
fucking
pickle.
Pokemon?
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
No,
Pickle
shut up.
archetype.
I've never
Next
seen
up
Rick
is
and Morty. I did that
Baruka.
entirely to annoy at least one person in this call.
Oh, I saw that episode on debut by pure coincidence. It's the only Rick and Morty episode I've ever seen on debut somehow.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
All right.
Yeah.
After Hisame is Baruka, which is like Baruka B tier. That's my opinion. I agree. I concur.
Alright, yeah.
Saizo is immediately after Baruka. Again, yeah, that's correct.
No, on this tier list, the fact that I haven't heard Kaze yet really makes the
No,
eyebrows-
Kaze's bottom of A.
He did, he was below-
Kaze's bottom of A tier.
Oh right, we did miss Kaze. My bad. Okay, no, that's fair.
Haven't heard Reina yet though.
Kaze-
Yeah.
Kaze's
This is
better
the
than
this is the
Saizo,
part of the
guys.
tier list where the person had a brief moment of sanity.
Selena
And was like, hold
B
up, these are
tier.
the units that he could put in.
It's because they're running out of batshit crazy takes because they all
We're
spent
running
it.
out of child units. That's what's
Yeah.
happening.
Selena
Yeah.
B tier.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I guess. I
In,
don't-
in
I don't
Rev,
know.
I kind of agree with that. I think she's like high B tier, but I still think she's B tier.
She could go Wyvern, so like.
Yeah, no,
But,
her go,
like-
Yeah,
like,
but like that joins a little bit late, and like Baruka is like one of the most in-demand units in the
Yeah.
game.
like Baruch has a significantly better friendship that she wants to work on with a unit that is in A tier where she belongs.
You could do Camilla
Obero.
too. You could do Camilla friendships.
You can't do Camilla.
So
Camilla friendship.
Yeah,
is-
you can do Selma Camilla.
That's honestly
You
nice
can
for both of them because it gives Camilla just even more ridiculous bulk.
funny how like Selena just said, "Hey, I'm gonna get 2 Wyvern fast support friendships."
And
She's
we're like,
hogging them, dude.
Jeez, Selena, how come your mom lets you have 2 Wyvern support friendships? We're a polycule,
be
and it's
like-
like that. That's the.
that's the punchline. Is that they're a
Totally
polycule? I fuck with
Totally
it.
fuck
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
But
And
but,
then
like, and then there's like Effie be like, "Gee, how come I can't get Wyvern?"
so after Selena we have Kale Dory.
Yeah, she's probably
Okay,
good tier.
Kale Dory this low is a crime.
Yeah, Kale Dory is
Kale
like
Dory is like one of the most accessible and powerful
Kid
early
units
child
in
units
Rev.
in the game.
yeah no she is like
Yeah.
as far as early kids go. I could sit like Kale Dory joins so early and is worth recruiting so early. She's part of the main cast.
Yeah, and
Yeah, and she
you
like,
notice how
she
she's not in
replaces
S tier
her
with the
dad.
rest of the fucking kids.
Yeah, and like
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I
not
don't
ready
get it.
to
She
see what
replaces
other
her
kids are
dad
lower.
1 for 1, dude.
no, she's
And she
object.
also joins the party with a pretty useful weapon. Like the sword catcher is really useful.
Yeah, it's like your
Sword
best
Catcher
shot
not
for killing
being-
Sumeragi.
Free.
Yeah,
We have not seen we have not seen a couple of child units, and they're like some of like the traditionally best child units.
and Matama.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And Ophelia.
Okay, Ophelia is like one of the traditional best child units in Conk.
Yeah,
though.
but not Rev.
Not
Yeah,
Rev.
but not Rev. Don't,
Yeah, and
don't call
Percy.
it
Same
that.
with Percy. Like he's really good in Conquest.
He sucks in Rev
Yeah.
because his dad is in a super bad time. Except
Is
you should
Raja
always,
good, man?
except you should always get, except you should always still get Arthur married because the gold from Percy Log is so important.
Very good.
I don't be gold maxing that much. I just kind of play the game.
Yeah, like I don't like max out my gold in that map. I get like 6K, 7K, and it's like
Not on my
enough.
first playthrough where I did
Arthur
Paragon,
is a
Percy,
fighter,
Rev.
so like
All right. So after Kildori, we have Felicia. Is this servant 1 Felicia? Is this servant 2 Felicia? No clue.
No, we don't know.
We don't know. And then we have Laszlo
B.
in B tier.
Okay, this is a. Okay, I need you to understand. How the fuck do you put Laszlo in B tier? Where's Soleil? Where's Soleil?
B tier.
B.
She's top of B tier.
No sense. If you think Laszlo is decent, Soleil should be like at the top of the list, man.
No, my thing is Niles is A tier, and Laszlo, who joins at the same turn, is
Guys,
B
Nina
tier.
is S.
What are we
Nina
doing?
is S tier.
Nina is S
Nina is
tier.
S tier. Nina is S tier.
Nina's-
Nina
yeah,
S tier. Karagi, Forest.
Okay,
Siegbert.
okay,
Shiro.
But those are
Donna.
at least 3 of those are
Belky.
kids. At least 3 of those are kids who are good when you get them, right? Or 2 of them are kids who are good when you get them if they have a good mom. Like
Yeah, at least Kuragi has a chance of existing, which is better than
yeah,
Nina
at least
and
Ka-
Soleil
at
can
least
stay.
at least Karagi is just like similar to Kaldori, just an objectively better replacement of his dad.
Moment. Sulky moment.
Selkie moment. Like Valoria is in aspect, and like I agree that Valoria is one of the best kids in Rev. By the way, like
Her availability is like.
I like Valoria. Yeah, I like Valoria a lot. Mostly because like she's gonna have
Yes.
easier access to a class that's not
Hana
Wolfsinger if he
Mom.
wants to leave.
Hana
Stats.
mom, Hana mom.
Hana mom.
This guy fucking loves sword classes, dude. You need to get off this sword class train, man. Sword classes are not that good.
You're right,
Oh,
they're not, but
okay.
they're a lot of fun to use. Like objectively, her best mom is Camilla, but at the same
Okay,
time,
lag.
at the same time, I'm not using Valoria to do stupid. I'm not using Keaton to do stupid shit if he's just glued to Camilla the whole time.
I want you to guess, lag. Who is right below Laszlo in the B tier?
I think you told me this earlier. It's Reyna, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bottom of B tier is Reyna.
This is like a Neanderthal take. Like, what are we doing here?
No, this isn't
how did we
No,
get here,
Neanderthals were more
man?
advanced than that. No, this is some fucking Homo habilis shit.
Why is Takumi in S tier if Reyna's gonna be in B tier?
Oh,
Bottom
because
B.
no supports.
Like even late game Takumi has like
Yeah,
worse
Scarlet
combat
has a-
than late game
she's
Reyna.
Meg.
That's the craziest shit. Because
Scarlet's
Reyna has a
Meg.
base. She has C base lances. That's like the most lance rank you need in this game, man.
It gets
it's
worse.
so crazy.
It gets worse, Lag. He does like with
It
like a
doesn't.
good.
I'm being honest.
no,
It really doesn't.
No, so what I was gonna
gets
say
worse.
is that, that's assuming Reyna without Corrin Marriage. Reyna with Corrin Marriage is even more broken.
Mhm.
Because she has Quick Draw.
And she joined so early too, man.
Yeah, she joins she joins the same map as Takumi does.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
What the fuck?
She's the Camilla of Revelation. Like, it just makes no sense.
Yeah, she's the Camilla of Revelation, and you get Camilla in this route.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, C tier, as the end of B tier. C tier starts off with Iggy.
Iggy.
As much as I
You
love
know,
Obero
Iggy-
Iggy, I cannot deny that he is like one of the worst kids in Rev.
Iggy, where's
He's a good girl, dude.
Iggy's there? Where's Polnareff and Abdul?
How about Jotaro? Old Joseph.
Jotaro, I mean, he's
Akuin.
old Joseph. Yeah, that man. Old Joe, he doesn't have any supports, man. He's gonna be F tier for sure.
Yeah,
Old
okay.
Joseph
You know
is my
who's under
favorite
Iggy? You know who's under Ignatius?
Benny?
Shura.
Oh my god.
Shura C tier.
Oh,
Shura C tier. In Rev, the game where he joins at level 10 with stats that he can solo the entire game with.
I will say, like, Shura is one of those weird units where, like, his stats are absolutely excellent, but he gets no EXP, so he can't get any of his good skills, which is really annoying.
Yeah, his EXP gain is like high key annoying as shit.
Yeah. Like, no, he
He gets 1 EXP from killing promoted enemies. That's how bad his
Yeah,
EXP
no.
is.
He is not gaining EXP until, like, chapter 20, chapter 21. Which is, like, crazy
But
late.
also, like, who gives a shit, right?
Yeah,
He has, like, 25 offenses or something.
no, he has 20 strength in Adventurer, and he has mech access.
I go Bow Knight usually.
Bow Knight's probably better, yeah.
So good, bro.
We should add Veil to the yapping. Okay, yeah. In Bow Knight, he has 22, 25, 26 offenses.
Dude, holy shit. look at
Jesus
this
Christ, man. Like, what are we doing here?
On
Right?
35, 35,
what is
50
this?
growths.
Yeah, no, that's another thing. Like, Shura's growths are not bad at all.
What you can do if you really love having fun is Berserker is just so fun because he has 28, 25, 26 offenses and 50, 50
I guess
35,
another
50
thing about
growths.
Shura is that, like, he can get away with using.
Yeah, he's chapter
I was
5.
gonna say, get away with using shitty weapons because he has Lucky 7. So, like,
Yeah.
even if he has like weapon triangle disadvantage, he'll be fine.
Yeah, no. Like, he
Right.
could just go Berserker and he's so
And
fucking
he doesn't have
funny.
to care about E rank hell because of that.
Yeah, because his stats are
Alright.
so. Because he has 28 strength, like, in
I
Berserker.
want you to guess
Who is
what,
at.
what 2 child units are right after. There are 2 child
Oh,
units.
fuck. Who's we didn't see Percy yet, right?
Yes, we
Yeah.
have not seen Percy.
I'm not.
Okay, so I'm going to guess. Okay, let me go
the
through my
ones,
mind.
okay, wait, the 4
My
we have
mind
not
palace.
seen.
My mind palace. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, we haven't seen Shigure yet either.
No, we have.
I think we're
Shigure
gonna
was
see-
an S tier.
Oh, we have. Okay, my bad.
We're
Okay,
missing-
what does this person hate? They hate fun units. They hate units that like make you happy. They hate stuff that makes you like want to live. You know.
They hate
what are we
Hayato
gonna
because we
see?
haven't seen him yet.
Okay. We're gonna see Mitama and Percy. I think.
Yes!
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Correct.
right.
Oh,
Order.
shot, I got
Right
it?
order, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right order. Even the right order, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I really
Yeah.
am him.
All right. Like, these are
He's also
obviously
looking
wrong.
At the channel.
These are obviously wrong, but these are like funny wrong, right? Like, Percy is.
I just want to point out. Still no Hayato.
Yeah. No Hayato,
Yeah.
no Rajat.
He's soon. He's soon, no
he's
worries.
soon,
gonna
we
come
promise.
soon. He's soon.
He's within
Get him
20
on there,
units.
All right, I gotta get going soon. So like,
All right, we'll speed it up. I'll just rush through C tier. All right. Hinata, Perry, Tsubaki, Flora, Hana, Charlotte, Orochi.
okay,
The only,
Tsubaki's
like,
better than that.
super-
Tsubaki is the main problem there.
Yeah,
Tsubaki is not
Tsubaki's
that
the
bad.
worst one.
Yeah. Tsubaki is like, yeah, Tsubaki is way better. Flora is way worse. Tsubaki should be a tier higher. Flora should be in F tier. The other, Orochi could go to F tier. Fuck her. I hate her.
He's so bad.
I love what.
She literally dies turn 1, man. How
No,
can you make
she
that
doesn't
difference
die
worse than
turn
that?
1. She kills herself turn 1.
That's the thing, right? Like, how do you make a unit worse than that?
You don't. So yeah, like Tsubaki is too
Trash
low.
both routes.
Tsubaki is too low. Flora and Orochi are too high. I could see an argument that Perry is like a tier too high. I would agree with that actually. Like
I don't think so. I think Perry is like. I think that is the exact placement for Perry. I think
I
that
put
is
all the
exact
yeah.
placement.
I put all the Scrub Squad in D or F though, just because.
I don't think so. I think that Perry is like the best of the Scrub Squad.
Yeah, I agree.
Except
That's why
like
she's in.
Killer.
That's
I
why
think
she's in.
Setsuna- I
That's why.
think Setsuna might be better than her. Like
No,
I think Setsuna is like the
Setsuna-
only unit.
Setsuna is definitely better than her because Setsuna like does stuff without needing level ups, without needing stats from level ups, which is not anything any of the other Scrub Squad members can say. Like Setsuna is so cracked on 0%.
Let's.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, so D tier, we have the final two child units. Do you remember who they are?
They're both magical. I'll give you that hint.
They may also both be women.
Yeah, this dude. This.
Are these like the last two child units left?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we even missing? Oh, I mean, hi. So that's Rajat. I think Rajat's gonna be next, and then who the fuck is even left? They're both women. You said they're both women. Oh, it's fucking Ophelia.
Yeah.
Ophelia at the
Yeah.
bottom. This is the base. This is the base tier list.
Oh, Rev.
That's not really like
Ophelia
that's not really
and
guessing this
Rajat.
person's habits thing. That's just like, can you remember the units of the game?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Ophelia, Rajat in that order. Ophelia in
And
Rev is
Amy.
bad. Ophelia in Rev is bad. I don't need to say more about her.
Or at 10.
Yeah, it's like her thing is like you don't even have to go to the parallel because you can just buy the tomes too.
Yeah.
It's just really bad.
Like her whole thing is
Yeah.
that she's supposed to be like she's supposed to have like
the
really,
only novelty that Ophelia has is that by doing her paralog, you can get a dual weapon to +2
which
Really
is the
funny,
only
yeah,
way you
but
can
yeah.
do that in Rev. Yeah.
Yeah.
without lottery at least.
Without
aside
lottery.
from. Mhm.
And then Rajat is probably good in Rev, right? Because I mean, Hayato's good.
Yeah,
He's
she's-
getting laid.
You always she's
Pretty
basically
good.
part of the main squads.
Yeah,
Her
can-
accuracy is kind of dog shit. I
her-
will admit her
yeah,
accuracy
no,
is really.
yeah. So she's like if Nyx was even more min-maxed somehow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But like she also joins earlier and has real base stats, so it's like
Yeah.
fine. Like
Yeah.
it's basically like Rajat is like the best unit that you hate using.
Yes. Okay, and then the rest of D tier is
Benny.
Benny,
That's fair.
Azama.
Azama, which is also fair because Rev Azama.
Yeah.
Arthur.
I wish he joined better, man.
I-
I wish Azam was better in this game.
Azama should have joined at level 20 with a Master Seal in his inventory, or no, with an Offspring Seal in his inventory that did nothing but give him +2 Lance rank.
Okay, you're gonna finish the tier list. I gotta go.
Yeah. Arthur, yeah, okay. Mozu,
Mozu, Nick, and Setsuna.
Mozu, Nyx, and Setsuna. Okay, Nyx is in her correct
Okay,
tier.
I just looked at the rest of this tier list.
He,
Science is gone.
he just saw Hayato.
Yeah, he just left.
I just told him.
There isn't even talk
I
about it.
texted him right before. Don't even mention Hayato. Just end on like.
You did message me. Don't even mention Hayato.
Just
Like,
make him like forget where'd Hayato go. Like, did I miss him? No, he's bottom one.
Fuga,
Bald.
Fuga is in.
Bald.
I'm gonna rename unranked to bald tier.
Oh.
Still, this is so good.
Bald tier,
Is
man.
Odin in the right place? I feel like Odin's in the right
Odin's
place.
in the right
I feel like he
place.
is where he needs to be.
Rinka and Gunter are like at least a tier too low, or at least 2 tiers too low. They're both C tier.
I think
parapods.
Gunter is legitimately pretty good.
Yeah, Gunter's
Like
probably B
Hayato
tier.
is 5
He is
tiers
your
too low.
yeah. So Gunter is like, he is your earliest source of flight. He's your earliest source of wyvern, but he has 0 supports
And 0 stats.
and 0 stats and 0 classes and 0 chances of getting better
And
by
some
levels.
bitches.
He is a terrible combat unit, but he's a good para bot. And Wyvern Gunter does make Chapter 9 super tolerable. Like, you can tell if somebody has done Wyvern Gunter by their opinions on Chapter 9 Rev.
I think my opinion on